To the Tomb of Annihilation.
Da, da, da.
Welcome, guys. It is Thursday night here in the Pocket Dimension. We are gathered around this table once again to delve deeper into the tomb of the 9 gods. We are on level 3, correct?
Yeah.
We're just about to wrap it up.
Yeah, hopefully almost done with level 3.
Almost done with level 3, and we are about to head in to what's going on here tonight. Before we begin, let's go around and introduce yourselves, say who you are, what you're playing, and where we can find you online.
Hi, I'm Mel. I have a burrito. Don't hate me. I'm playing. Last time my character got bonked on the head, I was Giblet, and I am now Pork Chop because my gnome bard has a tendency to switch personalities. And for anyone who missed it, Pork Chop is a glamour bard. So I just got real fabulous.
So you're like 3 souls in one body, right?
Generally at once, yes.
Yeah.
At least 3.
There's at least 3 that we're aware of, but who knows?
There are probably more.
Possibly 8.
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Right.
Souls look at that
On
body and
average.
they go, "That's thick."
Yeah. You get
I could put some
thirsty.
souls in there.
Thirsty for that mind.
Oh,
Oh, Sean.
I wonder what the original body's name is. I have
Who knows? No one knows.
No.
Deep canon.
All right, I'm Shanna Brown. I am playing Ramaris, who is a half-elf ranger / rogue. Mostly ranger, splasher rogue in there.
Ooh.
Right, a little pizzazz.
Yeah.
Garnish the line.
Yes, exactly. Salt rim. And what else were we saying? Anything?
Where can we find you online?
Oh, where can you find me online? I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter.
What's
I'm
your
on
head?
Instagram.
Are you just Shanna Brown on Twitter?
I am Shanna Brownton on Twitter. Carryover
Oh.
from the Downton Abbey
Yeah.
days. But I rarely use my Twitter, so it's not very exciting. I think it's mostly just me being hacked on Twitter at this point.
Wait, you follow me. James.
I am James D'Amato. I am playing Lady Harpath, the prismatic paladin of the great dragon tyrant. Lady Harpath is a strong-willed individual. She's a champion. She does not take to losing well. She has come to the Tomb of 9 Gods to defeat Asscrack, was it?
Asscrack, yeah.
Asscrack,
Yeah,
the Lich
good old
Asscrack. She's come in here because the Twitch, this Lich is stepping on the toes of the great dragon tyrant, and she will not stand for that. She's going to take the hurt to him as we go through this dungeon. She stands at about 2'5", covered head to toe in armor. And she's a former dungeoneer, so she's familiar with how a lot of different dungeons work, and she's not been too impressed by what she's seen so far. Right. And you can find me at OneShotRPG on Twitter, where I am mostly blocking men's rights activists.
Good. Doing that public service.
These
Nice.
days.
Very nice.
Public service to me.
Fighting the good fight.
Mel, where can we find you online? We'll wait.
Inside
No,
a burrito.
tell us now. Tell us now.
You can find Mel at
In this burrito.
She is deep throating that burrito.
You can find Mel.
oh man, it's at Deep Throat Burrito.
Don't Google
I
that.
don't want that one.
Please don't look up
Don't
deep
Google
throat
that.
burrito.
You can find Mel on Twitter at Mellarella.
Thank you.
And welcome to the table, Deborah.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, Deborah?
Yeah, it's going all right. I'm a little nervous.
Don't
I
be.
won't be. I'll be honest here.
Don't be. It's just a tomb built by an undead lich that's bent on the destruction of living souls
Well,
that
when
he
you
feeds
put it
on.
that way.
Yeah, and you know, a
I'm fine
lich,
with it.
like Voldemort.
That's all.
So hi, and I'm playing the great wizard Pocky Pez Toblerone.
Ooh.
Yes, I am a wizard.
Oh,
If you couldn't guess, gnome.
very nice.
Gnome wizard, sorry. And I don't know what else you need to know there, but I'm a gnome
Where can
wizard.
we find you online?
You would find me online. I have Twitter, but I don't tweet, so you can look me up there, I suppose. I'm at The Deborah Craft. I am also on Instagram at The Deborah Craft. I'm on Facebook at just plain old Deborah Craft. And yeah.
That's it?
Are you doing
Nice.
any shows right now?
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
right
that's
now.
right. You were taking a break.
Yeah, taking a break, doing
Good.
some classes. Did audition for a commercial today.
Let's
Go
Fingers
Illinois
crossed.
Lotto.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Oh wow, that makes me want to buy a lotto ticket
I know, right
now.
there.
Check that out.
Right
hire
there.
her.
That's why you should hire
Wow.
me.
Hireable.
And this is your first time playing Dungeons and Dragons, isn't it?
It is.
Very first time, and we're
Second role-playing game.
Oh God.
And we're throwing her
The
into
first one was a
tomb.
short form game too. I might point out.
We just got a subscriber. I figure why not allow subscribers rights to hand out inspiration? Let's give Deborah an inspiration.
yeah. Let's start with Deborah. You got an inspiration. There you go.
Excelente.
Very nice.
Gracias.
Just a reminder to
Subscriber
everybody out
spasm.
there, it is, I believe, 300, we said?
Yes.
300 bits to give our wonderful players here inspiration, which will give them a chance to re-roll. And if you want to have anyone re-roll, meaning these guys or the monsters
John.
or anything, please, it's going to be 500 bits. And that's at any point. Okay, so let's jump into it. You guys, last time you took your long rest inside of Leo's tiny mansion. It's like a little pocket dimension that they made that they can just go in, and there's a little house.
Little bubble.
Little TARDIS
I like
that they
that.
go inside and chill.
We each have our own floor though, so it's very posh.
It was
Nice.
it's supposed to be a hut, but we're like, no. I rolled a d4 and it's like, no, it's 4 levels.
We each have a level. This is sort of
It's
like the
real
ideal living situation with friends.
It is.
Exactly.
It's they walk into the dimension, and it's like a little grassy hill in a field.
It's very cute.
And it's like, it's very Miyazaki-esque.
It's a
And there's just
Miyazaki
like
pocket
a
dimension.
tiny little hut at
If
the
that
top.
was me, I don't know that I'd want to leave this little wee dimension.
Well, whenever Porkchop leaves, it
pops.
disappears.
Oh,
So
pork chop.
And it only lasts for 8 hours. So
Oh,
we
is that
usually,
all?
yeah.
Can't even
there's a
get
big
good
timer by the
solid night's
door.
sleep out of that.
Yeah, it's like a
you
little.
turn,
Just enough for a
I
long
step
rest.
in, I push the button, and then it's like boop.
and it starts running the 8 hours. Yeah, and so you guys are just about to head out. You can see through the dome, look down the secret passageway. You guys set up right on the floor, right on the stairs. So you guys are right there. Ulrich is with you. He's putting the finishing touches on his makeup and hair as he's about to head out for the day. And what do you guys do?
So Lady Harpath has a cup of coffee. She's looking out over the front porch of the tiny mansion, and she's looking to see what enemies might be outside.
So you're looking out there, and you can't see any.
Crap. Does anyone have sea invisibility?
Oh boy, Giblet did. Let's see.
Nope.
I have the ability to be invisible.
Okay, we're halfway.
And is Pocky Pez with us at this point? Or
No, Pocky Pez is not with you at
All
this
right,
point.
so you can't help us in this.
What
So
about
now
Ulrich?
just listen.
Ulrich!
Yes,
He's
yes.
still technically there.
He is technically here.
We have his character.
I do indeed. Yes? Is it
I
me?
didn't do it.
Might be me.
All right.
Yeah.
Sea invisibility. Do you have any of it?
I don't care. I'm just going to go out there. And he steps outside
That's fine.
and looks around, walks around, doesn't see anything, and he's like, "Oh, everyone, there's nobody out here." And as Ulrich is looking around, and you guys are inside, he finds a space of wall that is covered in that purple mold. And he goes and he's like, "I say, there's something here." And he scratches it away and moves it away. And there is a two-dimensional drawing of a gnome with a book there on the wall. And he reaches out, and it's a piece that's kind of sitting in this little alcove. It's like a panel of like kitchen slate, like that sort of thing, with this drawing on it. And he reaches out and he touches it, and he and the figure switch places. And out comes Pocky. And
The great wizard Pocky. Thank you.
you were trapped in this little slate piece for you don't know how long. It could be days, could be months, could be years. Who knows? But you were trapped in here, and you don't know how you got to this place. But you're here, and you are standing on. Let's get you a. Oh, we need a miniature for you. Hold on.
Dun, dun.
Very important. Very
Are you still
important.
getting mic interference? Yeah, Drew, that mic placement you have is hot trash.
It's like right on your throat.
It's right on your throat.
That's why. The whole thing.
Clip it to your collar.
Did.
Did you find a boy?
A boy.
Hey, Allie, I know you got married to Drew, but like, it's never too late. It's never too late to find somebody who can clip a mic to their shirt.
Yeah. Hey, Deborah.
Mikey, kind of low on the
Hey, guys, let's have Deborah describe what Pocky looks like.
Ooh, okay, so Pocky's like 3 foot. She's on the short side even for a gnome here, but you know she's got some blonde hair. It's going. It's
like big? Or is it like long
80s
and
style,
flowing?
Like,
It's long and kind of like air hair.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
It
like
is everywhere.
frizzy.
So, like Doc Brown style?
Yeah, Doc Brown style
Okay.
everywhere. There's hazel eyes.
There should be.
Fair skin, and let's see here. She's wearing some pants with a front slit overskirt. It's like she likes to move,
Yeah.
but she also likes to be pretty.
Ooh.
Here we are, a little bit of leather. Oh, she's got these henna tattoos that crawl all over her arms and up her neck.
What color? Are they like henna colored?
Henna colored, so
Okay.
they could, in dark light, disappear into her skin. You might not know they were there, but because she's so fair in sunlight and regular light, you totally see them.
Very nice.
What
And
does
they're
her
a little special.
book look like?
Yeah.
Her book is bright, royal purple with gold accents and gold edging even, and this obnoxiously large, overly large flower right in the center, like a leather flower kind of situation. The deal with the book is, though, she's the only one who can handle it because the edges of the pages are razor blades.
Oh, they're like razor sharp.
Yes.
Hell, that's
Watch
a,
out,
nice.
you hurt yourself.
that is a twist.
But Lady Harpath and everyone else, as you're standing outside on the porch of the you see this happen as they switch places, and that's what's going on outside. And Pocky, what you see is you're on a
The
stairway.
Great Wizard Pocky.
The Great Wizard Pocky. Great Wizard Pocky, you see that you are on a staircase in a hallway, and there is a bubble that takes up most of the hallway, and you are standing on the steps right in front of it.
Sitting right in front of you, there is a kobold behind like this energy bubble, drinking from a cup of coffee. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Lady Harpath the Prismatic.
That name means nothing to me.
Well, then you're in for some hurt. Unless, who are you?
I am the Great Wizard Pocky. How many times do I have to tell people this?
Pocky?
Pocky.
Never heard of
Pocky
you.
Pez Toblerone. You haven't heard of
Wait, Toblerone?
it? Yeah.
As in big Toblerone?
Well, not as big as the ones you
You're
get at
the big
airport,
Toblerone!
But I am the big Toblerone. Yes, I'm not as big again.
You ran 3 dungeons, went through 4 barbarians, and came away with a treasure hoard. What the hell are you doing here?
You know what? I'm not quite sure. I got snagged somehow. I think something touched my toe.
Yeah, this is
Always
great.
things that touch your toe.
So, imprisoned forever
I
on that
should've
wall
worn
over
open
there
toe
is our
shoes.
sorcerer, who we don't need. But we're making a run at getting the Soulmonger premium item.
Soulmonger's still around? You're kidding me.
It's like nobody's even trying.
Oh my gosh. All right.
You want to
then.
hook up with us?
You know, we'll see how it goes. I make no promises.
I like that. Good style. Good style. Hey, while you're out there, are there any invisible enemies that you...
You know what? That's
Notice?
actually just a smart thing for me to do anyhow. So yeah, I'd like to see if there are any invisible enemies.
You open your book, and what does the book say, Allie?
God, I'm tired. How long were we in that wall?
You know, not quite sure yet, Sheila.
What do you mean you're not sure?
Well, I haven't quite ascertained what year it is yet.
Well, what year was
Nor
it when
did
we
I
went
know
in?
what year it was when we went in.
Oh, see, that's your problem. That's why we're not going to figure that out for a while.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? What have we got?
Well, okay. So first things first.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dragon in front of us, but it's we. It's okay.
Oh, that's a kobold.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
Sheila, this is, I'm sorry, your name.
Lady Harpath, the Prismatic.
Lady Harpath the Prismatic?
Lady
Damn
Harpath the
straight.
Prismatic.
I've never heard of it, but that sounds dope. Let's go.
It's a
Let's go,
great
it's
name
right.
and a better title.
So we've got a dungeon, right? And
We
let's
are,
see.
yes, we appear to be on steps in a dungeon of sorts.
Steps, right?
Is there a grassy knoll in front of me? Am I seeing this? Or am I just seeing a bubble of
A
energy?
grass covered knoll, where?
Actually, no one can see into the bubble.
That's true.
I
That is
just
true.
see
It
that
is-
there is a
I,
bubble.
I like the idea that there's like this silhouetted figure of Lady
Yeah,
Harpath
it's
because
like
she's right up
behind,
next
like
to
a foggy like glass.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. So, so Sheila,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
my glorious book.
Oh yeah, that's me.
That's you. The deal is, since I don't know exactly where we are or exactly when we are, Lady Harpath has suggested something that I frankly agree with. I think we should see if there's anyone around us that might be an enemy. Don't you think so too?
it. Anyone not visible.
That's a great idea, Pocky, the great wizard.
I am great.
What a brilliant concept.
Everybody's very complimentary.
Why don't you run? Would detect magic? Do we think detect magic would work for figuring out if anything's invisible in the area?
Detect magic would actually work. It is.
It'll like outline
It'll show an aura.
Like,
Yeah,
it-
it is. It is
oh,
the
like if
cheap
something-
way of
Yeah.
getting around it.
Yeah,
If
I was like,
something is
no,
invisible,
No, it would.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely would,
Either
actually.
that, or wouldn't fairy fire do the same? 'Cause
Well,
it-
you'd have to know where to put it first.
Yeah.
The last time I read it, it like cast it.
There is a radius to
outline.
it, so if
Oh.
you miss the person, you won't get them. But as soon as she figures out where they are through detect magic, then you'll be able to cast fairy fire,
right?
and the
Wow.
illusion will be down.
Never mind, I don't have fairy fire.
Great.
Great. So,
What a useful spell.
It was
Pocky-
on Giblet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Pocky, let's do a detect magic here.
Excellent. I agree with you. I, in my infinite wisdom, agree with you. Let's detect some magic.
So you cast detect magic from the book. How does your spells look? Like, what does it look like when you cast spells?
What does it look like when I cast spells? It is a bit of like lightning electric energy that out either straight horizontally or in sort of like this diagonal, but I can turn it
Cool.
as I go.
It does look like they fixed detect magic in 5th edition.
Good for them.
But it will still tell us if there's magic in the room
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
within 30 feet of
And
you.
so you cast that, and within 30 feet, you can't see. You don't see any magical auras
So-
other than the one that's being given off by
Pocky,
by the bubble.
so Pocky, other than this, what is this? The tiny hut thing? Leo's tiny hut? Yeah, it looks like Leo's tiny hut probably.
Other mansion.
Oh, it's a
no,
mansion.
and we can't see it,
Shuffle up
correct?
to the
Because
edge.
it's still
Well, we can
behind
see the-
Yeah, just the bubble.
Bubble.
You can
We
just
can
see the bubble,
bubble.
and it's giving off an
Bubble
aura.
So
energy.
other than that, nothing. It looks clear.
What do you think, Sheila? Do we trust?
Well, with a
Tiny
name
dragon.
like Lady Harpath the Prismatic, she's got to have something under her belt. She
In
probably
the
knows what
interest
she's
of
doing.
honesty, I am lawful evil.
Oh,
Lawful evil,
Yeah.
but evil.
but
The other nerds in my party are good, though, so.
and it does sound like we all have a common goal.
That is true. That is true. Who's still going around that I was surprised was going around?
Soul
the big
manga.
Oh,
Ass crack.
Ass crack.
Asscrack is still around. Can you believe that, Sheila?
Asscrack is still around.
His name is Acerarak, but Ascrack is the
Colloquial term.
colloquial term.
Or as
With
I
this
always
party.
remember it,
The
Sazerac.
Yeah, the SEO on Ass crack is way better than Acerarak or whatever.
And to answer your question, Deep Thoughts, Pocky is neutral good.
Well, so is Ramara's.
Nerds.
All right, and so you don't
Yeah.
you don't see anything. Within 30 feet is basically 5, 10, yeah, it's basically this entire thing. You can look over here, nothing.
Nothing. Excellent.
Okay. Looks like he's getting more subtle. We've got one thing left to clear on this floor, right?
We've got this room.
We've got this room. How many glass eyes do we have?
How many do you have, Mel? Because all
I
I
have
three.
it written down.
Oh, jeez, we gotta bring him back.
And he also had.
I'm gonna see you drop those.
Some
Like-
god
Okay.
items.
All
his
his
items
items are on a
dropped.
table.
Yeah, all of his items are have been dropped.
We have 5 out of 10 eyes.
That's what I thought.
We're collecting glass eyes that slot into a door so
Because
that we can
you
open
had
the
2,
door.
correct?
I have 2.
He had 3.
He had 3.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's the room with the turny tunnels, and then there's this asshole.
Which asshole?
This
Oh, that
asshole.
guy?
Yeah.
Is that ass crack?
No.
We won't be meeting ass crack for a while.
One of his dumb statues, though.
Didn't we determine that the statue's arms?
The statue's 2 beefy arms are
Have magic.
radiating magical
Did
energy.
you say there was another tunnel right next to us?
Where?
On the stairs where that door
No,
is
no,
open?
this
No,
was
no.
a secret door.
Oh, okay, got it,
Yes.
got it.
It is open.
It's open now.
So here's my suggestion before the bubble wears off. I say we pile into this room here. This is a good room to have an encounter in if there are invisible assailants around. If nothing happens, then we can go through to the statue room and what kind of spells we working with on you? You know acid?
I do know acid, yes. Acid splash, mage hand, prestidigitation, ray of
Acid
Oh
frost,
yeah, we can get you
splash!
acid.
acid splash. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I
I
just
say
like the
It's very
we
useful.
maneuver behind that ugly ass statue, and we splash acid on its arms until the arms fall off, and then we figure out what pulling that switch does.
What switch? I'm sorry, what switch?
There's a switch right
There's
by
a
us.
switch
It's
right behind
like
the tiny mansion.
Right here.
Oh, that's right. Let me.
Gotcha. And it's only its arms that are radiating magic right now?
Exactly.
Just the
So I figure if
fists.
those fall off into an abyss, we'll be all right.
Might be also acid? No, wrong orientation of words. Might the acid also just wear off whatever is preventing magic from spewing forth prodigiously?
Interesting. You know, I'm not sure on that. Though I, with my, what is it, lack of caring for the arcane arts, did not figure out what spells are on them. You're a wizard.
We could figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
you have 10 minutes
So
of
you
witches
know it's
around.
there, but we need. She'd have to roll Arcana too.
When
right?
she gets
Yeah,
there.
to determine.
Yeah, to
Now
determine
are we
what's going on.
aiming for what
So-
kind of magic? All right,
yeah.
so let's do that.
All right, so
let's do that.
So we're gonna come in here.
Yeah,
first,
let's
right?
pile into
Is that weird
encounter
force
room B.
floor still there? Is the
Oh
force
yeah,
floor?
the force floor is still there.
Okay.
You guys step out and into this room with the characteristic, as Leo's tiny mansion dissipates.
Where's Ulrich? Ramaris, meanwhile, has just been sitting on the porch of Leo's tiny mansion.
Why do you
whittling
care?
another gnome figure.
Ramaris, as you leave and head out, you notice that slate. It's like a chalk slate type thing, and there's a drawing on it of Ulrich.
Oh, he's
We
probably,
traded up.
He's probably better off, but now I just feel so
I can
tall.
tell you, we're better off.
You can take the slate with you. It's not it's
Oh,
not
it is?
to the wall.
Oh, okay. But if we touch it, we're not gonna.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do you have mage hands by any chance?
I do.
We traded up. We traded up.
You know, I feel bad leaving Ulrich behind. She holds open her satchel and says, "Would you mind mage handing that slate into my pack here?"
I would not mind mage handing that slate into your pack, so long as that slate stays far, far away from me.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Do we say that happens? with
Yeah,
my
and that
nephew?
happens. It goes over, goes into the pack. All's good.
I'm gonna put Ulrich's slate.
You head into this room, and I'm going to say you guys wait around for a little while, but nothing happens.
All right. If there are invisible assailants or something, they're obviously being clever. So let's head into that other room, move behind that statue, and see what we can do.
All right.
Can I do portent?
Which
Ooh, what's
is-
portent?
Yeah, what is it?
Find out what's going to happen, right?
What? What does the ability say?
Yeah,
Pull up the. So you have spell.
it's not a
cards.
spell.
it's not a spell. It's a,
Oh,
it's
it's
a
not a
thing
spell.
she can do because
Because she's of the school of divination.
So it says roll 2d20s after long rest, which I've just been in a slate for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Can replace rolls you or a creature you can see make with these. Use once long rest. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
So a long rest is what we did in the bubble. It's an 8-hour rest.
Okay.
So that's how
And-
often the ability refreshes. But
Yes.
hand me that sheet. Really
It
quick.
means that you can roll 2 d20s and use that to replace a roll that you or a creature has made.
Okay, so it's you
Oh, I
can
see.
automatically succeed on a skill check.
Yeah, it's like advantage,
Yeah.
except you can force
Okay.
it on someone else too.
Sorry, guys. I got so excited when I saw that. I thought
I know,
was
it's
gonna
well, it
let us-
sounded cool.
That's
See
okay.
into the future a wee
But the
bit.
thing is, it's not necessarily advantage. It can also be disadvantage for a person
For
against
an enemy,
another creature.
yeah.
So it's either advantage or disadvantage, whatever you want it to happen.
Hey, how many arms does that thing have?
It has 2.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I am up to speed on your abilities.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Checking out the ceiling in here. Is there anything clinging to the ceiling?
No, I mean, there's that moss. It's everywhere.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, guys. What's this mouse do?
It's just
So-
purple.
It's got
My
eyes.
book.
Don't
Sheila,
shoot it with
it's
fire.
got no color.
Yeah, don't try to
Oh,
destroy it. It'll
yeah,
shoot things
it
at
does
you.
have
As you
color.
go by the
Petrifies.
moss, you see that there are a bunch of little eyes that open and like blink at you in it, and then they go away, and then other ones show up in another place and like watch you.
Yeah,
We're being spied on by a creature that calls itself the Unseen.
But also, there's just a regular moss that has weird eyes
Also
too.
regular moss.
I gave it sentience a little while ago,
Why?
and it did
Why?
not.
Why would you do that?
It didn't appreciate it. I asked it a lot of questions, and all it did was scream.
Do we have a DMG here? We have a Dungeon Master's guy.
Yeah, we do somewhere in the dimension.
Will you, Allie? Will you run over there and see if there's a DMG over there? Thank you so much.
But what?
Try over by the tables.
So you guys head into this room. Where do you want to go?
We
probably
want
gonna
to sneak
follow
behind
the
that
limb.
statue.
All
And
right.
sneak behind the statue.
It takes a little bit, but you guys sneak along. There's a ledge right along the side here.
Oh yeah, maybe describe the room a little bit for Pocky.
Yeah, let's read it out loud for Pocky. 2 balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a disc about 10 feet across. A single torch burns in each balcony. On the east balcony stands a rough-hewn 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings and clenched fists. Set in the wall on the west balcony is a rusty lever in the up position.
All right. You want to try your Arcana on those
Yeah, let's give that a go.
spells and its meaty paws?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Arcana.
Found another player's guide.
Okay, it's okay.
I guess the DMG is at home. I'm sorry, Drew.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
I thought we left all
Go
the
ahead and
books
roll a
there.
d20.
Thought we did.
All
too.
right.
And then add
The
your
Great
Arcana.
Wizard Pocky. Gosh.
Look, I'm sorry.
There's a title.
Sheila.
The Great Wizard Pocky. Roll
If
a
you
d20.
don't know it or say it, how
Then
will
no one else
everyone
will. I know. And add your Arcana skill.
1
You rolled a 1.
plus 8 is 9.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1. You were distracting me, Sheila. You hadn't called me the proper name.
You could use Portent.
But isn't that only good once?
It's once every
Once-
long rest.
Oh,
It's just to
boy.
detect the type of Arcana.
Yeah.
Can she use her inspiration to re-roll?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Is that what we would like me to do?
I think that's a good use.
You feel
Excellent.
inspired to find out
do.
what kind of
I do.
magic this is.
While she's rolling, I'm going to
18.
remind 18
Plus 8.
Plus
Plus
8.
8.
Ooh!
Very nice.
That's the
26.
Great
So
Wizard.
inspired.
I'm going to remind the chat that it is 300 to give these wonderful people inspiration, 500 to re-roll, just a straight out re-roll for anything. Monsters, these guys, whatever. Okay,
And now
so
none of us have inspiration. I just want to know.
just
that.
want everyone to know that.
Just a heads up.
Just to be clear.
So, you cast what? Acid Splat? What do you...
No,
This is
Arcana.
Arcana
She's
to
just
find out...
finding
Find out
the
what the
spells
magic
are.
is. What's
So
going on here?
it is conjuration and abjuration on this. So you get the sense that this thing is shielded against magical attacks. It can't be broken.
Damn it.
And with its, but you have the sense that if you pull that lever, these are going to open.
So
Open.
conjure and abjure.
So the thing's got clenched fists, and its hands are going to unfurl and open. If you look at
Oh,
it.
maybe there's more eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking there's a good shot that there are going to be eyeballs in there, so we're probably going to have to interact with this stupid puzzle.
So someone's gonna have to go pull that lever.
Yeah, while the rest of us probably wait behind.
Yeah.
You're sure you want to be near the statue? in
Well,
that
if it's
circumstance?
facing this way and the
If it's-
magic is only on the
it's
hands,
only
it's
the
probably not going to turn
arms?
around,
Okay.
is my thought.
Yeah.
All right. I will take that risk. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I'm hardy enough to deal with whatever, and I'm going to use my 10-foot pole to flip that stupid lever anyway.
That makes sense.
And then, like, both of us, both I and Ramirez have sleight of hand. So we can, like, each get on one side of the statue and be prepared to jank those eyeballs if they're there.
That's true.
Yep. Okay. This is a good plan.
Although,
Let's break.
what's the range of Mage Hand? How far can it go?
Book.
Book, do you
book.
know how far
How far
far
can
Mage,
Mage
Hand
Hand-
can go?
Mage
It should have a range
hand.
on it.
I've got it right here.
Sheila automatically flips through
Through herself.
through herself.
Mage hand. A spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range of 30 feet.
Okay, only 30 feet.
That's fine.
That is far too
The
far.
hand vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast this spell again.
So,
But this statue is impervious to magic, right?
it is
Yes.
impervious to magic.
Yes.
So we can't use the acid plan, like we thought.
No. Nor can we use Mage Hand.
I was thinking to pull the lever so that someone didn't have to
Oh.
actually go.
Oh, that would have been good.
Wait,
No.
is the lever against magic too?
No,
No,
it's just too far away.
Very far away.
Just on the other side.
Lady Harpath is going to move on to the
Look at the
stairs.
rim.
So each of these squares is 10 feet.
Oh, I see.
So it's 10, 20,
Also,
30,
there's
40.
there's
it's too far
like
away.
that little tiny passage behind him too, isn't
Oh,
there?
there is. There's
Yeah.
a tiny passage
So
that
I
runs this
think
way.
that
Just put this one here, which
You
leads
should-
to a room.
there's like a
Ooh,
tiny
curious.
narrow passageway that people our size can pass through. So if you want to, I think if you want to stay out of the way, like shimmy
You
back
can
into
like
it
just
a
shimmy
little
back
ways,
a little bit.
just in case everything goes.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
before Lady Harpath heads over here, she's going to use one of her spells. She's going to cast Aid, which for the next 8 hours provides everybody plus 5 hit points.
Hey!
Thank you.
So you have 72. So
just
add
add
5
plus
to that. So you have 77 hit points. Cool. What happens, guys? Where is everybody as she's going to hit this?
So we're going to ready the action to grab eyeballs if they appear.
Cool.
And then Harpath. We're still behind, but we're behind into the side.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're like clinging to the corners, waiting
Yeah.
for something to happen.
And then Harpath is on the stairs with her 10-foot pole, I believe.
Cool, cool.
Harpath uses that 10-foot pole to. Hold on. Harpath is going to anchor a rope to one of these statues in the next room.
Okay.
Hold on to the rope. Then she's going to use that 10-foot pole to flip the switch.
Okay. She flips the switch. Gonna flip it.
Ooh.
As the it is flipped, I need everyone to roll initiative. Initiative. At the top, you see there's that big +1.
Yes.
Roll a d20 and add 1.
Oh no.
11.
You're fine.
Perfect.
That's one of the more harmless rolls to roll poorly on.
I know. I rolled a natural one just now. So.
It's
+4, so it's
a-
5.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
There's-
fine, it's fine, it's
You
fine.
can't really like crit fail initiative.
I know. Yeah. Thank goodness.
James, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
13. What'd you get?
15.
15, 11?
11.
So the top is Shanna, followed by, you got a 13, you said? You got a 11? So followed by James, followed by Deborah, followed by Mel. And let's roll. Nice. So this thing goes first.
Great.
All right. Everyone needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
This is a charm effect. Drew, this is a charm effect.
It is not.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so fucked.
Everybody has +2 on your wisdom.
Oh, great.
I have plus
That doesn't help me.
So yes, so it's a D20 plus 5.
25.
Oh,
25.
Yep, no, I'm fucked.
18.
18.
16.
16.
Like 8.
Excellent. So as she flips the switch, a wind rises from the pit. It's the whistling of wind comes over these platforms.
We should have
as
thrown
it-
Elric in there.
as it moves about the entire space. And the wind rises. And as it begins to rise, you feel your mind begin to unhinge as the wind comes over your ears. So all of you, if everybody except you, are going to roll a D100.
All right.
Okay.
Which one is that?
Just one or with both
It's going to be
numbers?
these two right here.
I got a 3.
3.
I got a 6.
6.
74 for Mel.
74. And you don't need it. Okay. So both of you two, you feel yourself retreat into your mind, and you are paralyzed as you retreat inwardly into your mind, as you feel the madness begin to take you. 74 for you is the character experiences vivid hallucinations and
Cool.
has disadvantage on ability checks.
Are we?
wait,
Oh, yeah,
wait.
we're just paralyzed.
You're just paralyzed. Hold on a second, guys. No, that's the wrong one. I apologize. You got 75, you said?
74.
74, okay. The character experiences uncontrollable tremors or tics, which impose disadvantage to attack, ability, and saving throws involving strength or dexterity.
Goody.
So you immediately begin to twitch back and forth, and you two retreat into your minds and are paralyzed, and you see all of this happen
Guys!
as everyone rushes.
What the hell happened here?
But you do notice that the hands have opened. They've gone to open, and there are 2 crystal eyes sitting in the palms.
Oh, I
of-
snatched the shit out of those.
I'm gonna say that.
Pardon my language, guys.
So he is
Sorry.
Okay.
15 feet
Little
up.
foul.
This is a late night game, so.
So what needs to happen
Is Mage Hand.
is you
Yeah,
need
you can use Mage
Can I
Hand.
use Mage Hand
Yeah,
at this
you
point?
cast Mage Hand to go up, snatch both of those.
So is that 4 eyes?
That's 2.
Oh,
That's
I
2.
thought you said
There's
2 in each
There's
hand.
a
So
white
one.
one and a red one.
Let me write that down.
And you reach out and with Mage Hand, snatch them. And the round.
That's Deborah Kraft. You'll recognize her from the Cosmic Patrol episodes of One Shot.
Hey! You're also on adventure too, aren't you? You're the Frizz, is that?
No,
Oh,
that was
that
Liz
was Liz
Anderson.
Anderson.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
In
I'm
Chicago
kidding.
actors.
I'm kidding. I make jokes.
And
I make jokes.
okay, then I'm gonna say that's the end of your turn, which is 6 seconds.
There it is.
So everyone needs to roll a Wisdom save again.
Oh, good.
What colors were they?
White and red.
I got 21.
21,
27.
27.
What am I adding here now?
You're gonna add your Wisdom save.
15.
15.
All right, don't fuck up again, idiot.
Yeah!
With plus wisdom 16.
16.
Actually, that's going to be 18.
18.
Oh right, 18.
You riding with Lady
Plus 2.
Harpath, baby.
Da, 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 da. Okay, cool.
Nice.
You guys are good. I need you and you. I need I need Pocky and Porkchop to
The great
roll.
wizard.
I am sorry. The great wizard
Get it
Pocky.
right.
Great Wizard Pocky.
The great wizard Pocky needs to roll a D100,
So
which
both
is
of your D10s
Ha!
at once.
2D10s.
42.
42.
And then this is your 10s.
Nice. We all know what that number means.
47.
47. So both of you, you begin babbling in an incapable
Wait,
of
who?
normal speech or spellcasting.
That's me.
That's both of you.
Wait, say,
You're doing that.
You're doing that.
Just like that.
But
Wait,
you
Nishna.
guys are good for this round, which is 6 seconds.
Cool.
which
I'm
means-
flipping the switch back.
Okay, you flip the switch back, and the wind goes away, and then the two hands clench again.
Well, that was a dumb wind tunnel. You don't need to do that anymore.
As the 6 seconds go on and the wind goes away, your madness leaves you,
Wonderful.
and you are good.
Well, that was bullshit.
Yep. I'm gonna call that some grade A ass crack bullshit. But we got the stupid glass eyes.
We did.
I'm sorry. The Great Wizard Pocky did.
Yes,
Pocky.
that is correct.
And
Good on
Sheila.
that
Point
grab.
for
And
you.
Sheila,
And Sheila.
the sassy book.
Thank you so much. I'll be here all week.
Very sad I didn't roll 69. Hey, can you tell me just for fun
What
what
69
is?
does?
What 69 does?
If it's not fun,
Don't worry
Wizards,
about
it's
it.
on you.
It's not sex.
Let's find out. Hold on.
You laugh. It should be you laugh uncontrollably.
The character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage to ability checks.
Okay, so that.
We're gonna say that it's sex.
Yeah, it's
They're all sex
Your mind goes
hallucinations.
through the entire Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
There's an Oliver under my
There
chair.
is an Oliver down here.
So, unfortunately, that means the next thing that we have to do is the stupid turny tunnel room.
Stupid turny tunnel.
Wow, is
Stupid
that
turny
where
tunnel.
I had for a minute?
No.
No, it's past that.
Stupid turny
It
tunnel's
is
over
in the
here.
direction. Wasn't it through there though?
Yep.
It is.
There's like an entrance over here and an entrance over
Oh
there.
no, yeah, it was the tunnels over there.
It, like
Okay.
but-
encircled like
So,
Death Shadow room.
what's back here?
That is just one tiny tunnel that leads to that corner of the hallway.
And that little room has nothing in it. It's just a little tiny room.
yeah,
It's boring.
Bam,
it's a little
bam.
boring. Bubble room, garbage. I don't know why it's there.
And
Flavor. Oh no, is that water still?
Well, no, we got the trident. So
Oh, yes.
It's
Oh,
fine.
right.
Grab the trident from the wall.
very nice. You guys grab the trident, you walk through, step through the water, nothing happens. And you come to, there is a,
Yeah, we already played through most of this floor, so that's why we're abbreviating a lot of stuff.
there is a crawl space right there.
Big turny tunnel room.
Did we go through this crawl space
Vexing
before?
us
And
by
we meet
far.
you?
We did, and so what we discovered when we went around here is there is a line in the around the tunnel that basically, once we step past that line, it's gonna shift.
Or we can shift it.
The
We,
floor is a pressure plate. The
Yeah.
moment you step in there,
It's gonna
there's a
trigger.
section of tunnel that's going to be like spin and drop down, and that's all we know.
Yeah,
So we don't know
we
where
checked
it
it out
goes.
yet because
I see. So this is how
So-
we get to the next
but
level down.
you got
maybe.
Tensor's floating disc.
He helped make your.
Yes, of course I did.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I.
Yeah,
I
he's
do
You
have
look like the
Tensor's
sort of
floating
book that
disc.
has Tensor's floating disc in it.
I believe the Great Wizard Pocky. God damn it, I can't even get my own name right. The Great Wizard Pocky does have Tensor's floating disc.
So,
Sheila, what the hell is Tensor's floating disc?
Well,
Oh,
it's a
wait.
disc
Should
and
we
it
go back
floats
to that one room
and you can
before-
put things on it. It holds up to 500 pounds of weight on it. So you can put things on the disc for safety, right?
Like us.
And then it can, right, yes. And then it floats.
it's the floor above us.
See?
well, not if we use Tensor's floating disc.
I like that.
So, but here's the thing. If you move more than 20 feet away from the disc follows you and remains within 20 feet of you. It can move across uneven terrain, up or down stairs, slopes, and the like, but it cannot cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more. For example, if the disc can't move across a 10-foot deep pit, nor could it leave such a pit if it was created at the bottom. So, as long as the depth change isn't more than 10 feet at a time, we should be fine.
Well, it shouldn't change depth at all if we're crossing over it on Tensor's floating disc.
Right.
So,
Oh, right. No, I see what you're saying. Yes.
yeah.
What are you saying?
So,
We
Tensor's
all hop on Tensor's floating disc and cross over this pressure plate, which, since we're not stepping on it, won't be pressed.
though it's going to be like that goat sack of grain and fox scenario.
Wait, so you're just trying to cross through that hallway?
Yeah.
The hallway. you're forgetting something. There's those two little passages both loop into the same exact.
But we don't know what is beyond that loop because
Yeah.
we've never crossed that threshold.
We haven't looked
It's
around the
lit-
corner.
They're connected, but we haven't been around that corner, so we don't know what's there.
They don't connect into
a
this
s-
room. They go around the room.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember very specifically because I'm the little person that was in the hall. Both of those little things go and they connect to the same hallway, and the hallway is straight across, and I could see the other entrance to the pressure plate hall. It's a straight across, right?
From what you remember, yeah.
Where does the pressure plate start?
Remember when she
whole
got to the
floor.
point and she said, "Oh, there's a line, there's a seam here."
So as soon as you get, then
As
there's
soon as you step in there,
then there's no way you could have looked around.
You guys
I
left
didn't step
and
into
came
it.
back this way to look down this way, and you came and saw this other side and saw the seam again.
So we don't know what is in the tube, though.
You don't.
I have the passive.
Yeah, you looked.
I looked with my
looked down
20,
this thing.
Passive perception, and I saw nothing but a big pressure plate that goes straight across to connect to the other tunnel.
Right. My point is that if it's a horseshoe shaped tube, and we didn't go inside
It's
it,
not horseshoe shaped.
is it not?
It's straight across.
The tube with the pressure plate is
Then where's
straight
the
across.
other entrance?
The other entrance is all the way over here.
I'm gonna
So there's another one here
unhook for a second.
And it's the same thing.
that looped around this way, and she originally stood right here and looked down this passageway.
Okay.
It came back this way and then walked and then stood here and looked down this passageway.
So she has seen.
Oh,
the
so she's
whole
gone
thing.
through
So
the
she
whole
has
room.
seen the
whole
hall.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
The only
it-
thing she
I
hasn't
also
stepped on
misunderstood. I
is
thought it
the
was
pressure
like
plate.
here.
It was just,
Okay.
it's just this.
All right,
this
I
is like
gotcha.
a little straight hall. I was on both sides of it. I saw everything in the middle.
But everything. Okay.
And this whole thing is a pressure plate. So the only thing we can do is step on it together and be transferred to wherever it's going to take us.
Or we can use a 10-foot pole to push it down and see what happens.
We're just going to get I guarantee it's just going to be a brick wall in front of us because it's going to turn and drop or something.
Because
That's-
we knew that it's a turn and drop thing.
Yes.
With the Arcana
Well-
or with the perception.
He told me with my perception, I could tell that it was going to turn and drop down.
Okay. Well, let's try and turn it and drop it without actually stepping on it.
How are we going to get it back?
Do we know that we need it back? Like, I want to look at it before we stand on it. I think standing on it is a bad
Do
idea.
you want to use my mislead to put my invisible boy in it and send it down?
Oh boy, that's a big use.
It's a big use, but it's a
They
guarantee.
don't weigh anything.
They don't want
No, but he could press,
could press
the
it with
floor
us-
and
with the pole.
activate the pressure plate with my boy inside it.
Well, let's push it down first, and then we'll worry about seeing down there once we look at it. Because, like, it could just go down and there's a bunch of fire or something crazy.
We don't know.
No, that's
like,
gonna help
we-
us with
we
the
don't
room
know
that we
what's
had
gonna
to
be there,
pass
but
by.
we don't know that we'll ever be able to
unseen
find
servant.
out because no one's going down there.
Shall we say you guys are in this hallway looking over this,
Yeah.
arguing, talking? You all are tiny, except for
Except for me. You
Ramirez.
guys are all like comfortably having this conversation, or Mars.
Yeah,
just,
like-
And you guys are standing there, and what you see, what Porkchop points out to you, is there is a seam, and it looks like it goes in a circle. But the tunnel itself is just this single tunnel,
Okay.
and it is narrow and small. And you see and she points out what the pressure plate is. Roll me a perception. I know you have a 20, but just roll me it anyway. So you see what you've been seeing before.
Yeah.
Well, let's try Ramirez.
It's not better than a 20.
Roll perceptions. Why not?
Nope.
No, also not better than a 20.
No. You know what?
Well, what did you get?
15
15 plus
and-
your perception, which is 16? It's 16.
60.
16? Yeah, that's
That's always.
So, Pocky has unseen servant.
okay.
Well, and
Do
I'm
we
just
know what
wondering,
that does?
Sheila, what do you think about just heading down there, seeing what we think? Pressing on that
Well,
pressure plate.
I think
Do you
it
mean-
can get you killed.
do you mean you stepping on it? Because I
Oh,
think that's
yeah.
a bad idea.
Really?
Yeah.
But it could be fun.
It could be fun, but we could also
Oh my god.
listen
Thank God for this book.
to the dungeoneering kobold thing and maybe not step on it ourselves.
Oh my god.
We were trapped in that thing for a really long time, possibly.
That's a good point you make. Okay.
It felt
Okay.
like a decade.
Also, Pork Chop is way more into fans than friends right now.
I think absolutely we need to know what's going on because we don't have enough glass eyes. And we've pretty thoroughly investigated everything else in this place.
Yes.
But I don't want to test it with a living person because Alric is not here.
I mean, if he was here,
true.
definitely.
It would be
Okay.
it would
We
be
could
a
just
very
push him in
easy
there.
solution.
Everyone here is too precious and
I appreciate
valuable.
that I'm already so valuable to
Can
you
you
guys.
ask? Can you ask your book what Unseen Servant does do?
Ooh, Sheila, what does Unseen Servant do?
Yeah, Unseen Servant creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends in an hour. It's a 60-foot range. The servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. It has an AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2. It cannot attack. If it drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. Once on each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object. So, I mean, it could go onto the thing.
It lasts an hour.
It lasts
Good,
an
but is
hour.
this the right moment? Like,
Does it have weight?
Does it have
It's a level 1
weight?
spell.
It's a level 1 spell and it lasts
low
an
cost.
hour.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a low
All
cost.
right.
Yeah, does the little...
what do you think, Sheila?
I think we could certainly try.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it will
If
learn
it-
if it has weight.
If it moves more than 60 feet away from you, it'll end the spell immediately.
and
but
if it drops us 60 feet down,
yeah,
Then we know
it's probably not a good hole.
probably not.
probably a
good place.
danger hole.
So, Unseen Servant.
Unseen Servant.
Does it have weight?
It does not say.
It does not say.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna say yes.
Drew, I will tell you right now, if Unseen Servant does have weight, it will probably move the pressure plate. But if it doesn't have weight, we're going to take it up to the blender room and we're going to have it do that stupid treasure chest puzzle.
So,
So-
which one?
It's got weight.
Which one do we get away with?
Was that an ultimatum? You just gave him an ultimatum.
So you cast your Unseen Servant, and you see it's like a fuzzy outline of something that you've made of a servant. What is
What
this?
does it look like?
Yeah, what does it look like? It's
Fuzzy.
unseen, but what does it look like?
Well, to me, it's a mouse, a 3-foot tall mouse on hind legs. It wears a vest and a belt. It's got a little dagger in there. Really cute whiskers. I have to say they're groomed nicely into a curlicue. Like he's got like groomed stash whiskers
Very nice.
and a little bowler hat.
Excellent. No
Adorable.
one can see this, but that's what it is. That's
what it
totally
is.
what it is. Do you have a name for it?
Its name is Sylvester.
Sylvester. So you cast Sylvester into existence, and Sylvester is an unseen yet weighted and completely viable servant.
Thank you, Sylvester.
You feel Sylvester tap your shoulder. You feel Sylvester give you a small massage,
Oh, Sylvester. Ouch, claws.
and he does it softer. He uses only his
Thank you.
pads.
Thank you.
And you get he taps you insistently for you to give him a request.
Sylvester, would you please walk forward and step onto this, just cross this line right here. That's all I'm asking you to do for now. Just walk across the line and stand.
Knowing Sylvester as well as you do, you know that he doffs his hat
Thank you,
and
Sylvester.
then steps
So
across.
dapper.
There is a as he steps on it, and the whole room starts to turn and lower at the exact same time. And as it turns and lowers, it only lowers about 5 feet, and another tunnel connects with it.
All right, that's looking safe.
So across this tunnel, you see bones of something.
Wow.
Let me read it.
I forget. So, can this little friend send messages back to you?
It's only 5 feet down, so we can probably see it.
No, it closes off. So like
Yeah.
that tunnel heads
we
down
can't
and is
see the
gone,
boy.
and brings in
Yeah, so
another
we-
tunnel that was above.
So
you
we don't know
guys.
what's happening to him right now,
Exactly.
but he's presumably still there unless he gets killed because it lasts for an hour. So if there's something that we need to do to bring him back, you could try to command him to.
I'm already
figure out
kind of
what-
In a
attached
new
to
tunnel
Sylvester.
with a long grinding
thing is you
noise,
can
the
summon
section
him
of crawl,
again.
guys,
Sorry.
thank you. The section of crawlway begins to rotate, instantly cutting off the exits ahead and behind, or this is in front where you guys are standing. You can feel the passage sink about 5 feet as it turns. After a few seconds, it comes to a stop, and the grinding abates. In the new tunnel ahead of you, you see the skeletal corpse lay on the floor of the tunnel, about 10 feet away.
Do we notice anything special about the skeleton or no?
Does the little mouse notice
Um,
anything?
It's wearing
special?
armor, and with your 20 perception, you can just see that it's wearing armor. It looks to be probably a paladin of some kind, and it looks like it was the Dragonborn.
Oh no!
That's what my
on its
paladin
armor,
is.
you see that it has like a yellow band on it.
Is that significant?
Who? I didn't write down colors at the beginning. Who's got bands? What color is everyone's bands?
No,
Or are they
We
just
have
different? to-
bracelets.
not like the
Oh.
bracelets, but it's
Oh,
like a,
it's like
a
an
yellow
insignia
armband.
band. Okay, okay. Okay. My confusion is what are the limitations of this wee friend? What are we saying?
This wee friend, it can do things that she needs it to do. It weighs.
Are they just like
They're not telepathically connected.
so it no longer knows what it should do?
Yeah, it walked across and it's just
And
there
it's standing
now.
there, and it's only standing there because that's all I asked it to
Yep.
do, right?
So now what?
Well, there's a level 1 spell. She can dispel it.
I wonder if that would bring the tunnel back up.
Do we want to do anything with the skeleton that appeared here? It's
The
10
skeleton-
feet
is it the
away.
skeleton in front of us?
It's
Yes.
in the middle of the hallway. It's a dragonborn
In-
skeleton.
Oh, I'm
In
gonna
our
grab.
hallway?
In front of you, yeah.
In the new hallway.
Oh.
In the
So
new
we don't
hallway that
know
just
where
appeared.
I'm very confused.
Okay, no, that's totally fine.
Hold on. Let me ask the question. Who is seeing the skeleton? Is it
You
the
guys.
animal front?
No, you guys.
So another tunnel appeared in front of us.
Yes.
Oh.
So let's say that it's a cross like this. And this was the one you guys had. It rotated and fell 5 feet and landed with a new hallway in front of you.
Yeah. What happens when the unseen servant takes damage? Or does it not mention that?
He has 1 hit point.
Okay.
If he loses that hit point, the spell ends.
Lady Harpath is going to grab her 10-foot pole with the grappling hook on the end, and she's going to drag that skeleton over to us.
Cool. Using that, you take a couple of minutes and you hear the scrape, scrape, scrape as they pull this body across the stones, its armor scraping across the stone, its bone head like rattling. The neck breaks and the head just stays there as you
Great.
pull it.
Thank you.
And you pull this body towards you guys. It's got a pack. It's got like armor. You see Lady Harpath, the symbol of Bahamut on it.
Ah, the nerd.
Um,
The platinum nerd.
and yeah,
So this hallway that appeared, does it go like exactly the same as the other one, straight across?
you go straight across. It looks identical to the other one.
Does it have a pressure plate on the floor?
It does.
Oh.
Are you guys gonna loot the thing or?
Yeah, we're gonna loot that body.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
loot it.
cool.
Loot the body. What do we
Let's
got?
see. What do you get? Yeah, you guys go through it. It takes a little bit. There is a +1 short sword.
Hell yes!
Are you taking that?
I could take it.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's true.
lightweight stuff is good for.
You should take it.
Yeah.
There's a dungeoneering pack.
All right, I'll just add that to mine.
There's a pouch of what looks like 8 gold in it.
I didn't see anything.
There's an ivory back scratcher shaped like a dinosaur claw.
Oh my god! Yes!
There's the symbol of Bahamut. And as you're going through everything, Lady Harpath, you find a red crystal eyeball.
Hey, that was a gimme.
Wait, is there?
We already
It's
had
this.
a red.
We have a red one already.
I'm sorry. So that one is like a dark red. This is a light red.
Oh.
It's a very thin line between dark and light red.
Yeah, there are no. I can definitely tell you there are no more nails.
So does that mean we're only missing one eyeball?
We have 8. We're missing 2.
2. Okay.
Shoot.
Is there anything at the end of the hallway, or is just another section of
It's
hallway?
just another section of hallway, and it's the exact same.
Well, since we know it's a pressure point, should we just press it with your pull?
Yeah, I say we do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's possible. Lady Harpath, you put all your weight on this. How much do you weigh? By the way?
35 pounds.
35 pounds.
Me too.
Nothing happens, and then so Pork Chop leaps on you. The two of you push, and then you feel the entire hallway grind and roll back up, and the hallway below comes back into focus.
Oh, with the unseen servant.
Yeah.
Dankeschön.
Okay. Well, if we now we know we can get back, and nothing happened to your unseen servant.
My unseen servant's there. Good.
Yeah.
This is.
So.
Can she order her servant to tell her what it saw?
I don't think you can communicate with it.
Yeah.
I mean, other than you
Doesn't
can
talk.
just. It doesn't talk
Yeah,
back.
Okay.
One thing
Sylvester's the silent type.
Okay.
we can try. We can throw a blanket over Sylvester, and we can press that pressure plate again. Send Sylvester back down. Sylvester was invisible before, so if Sylvester's visible, there could be a
might be
monster
a
or something
different
that
outcome. Yeah.
So, I say before we risk any of us embodied individuals, we try that.
It's good for an hour. Let's do it.
So you throw the blanket over him. He steps on it. You see, it's just like you see the ears.
The ears.
He looks like a Mickey Mouse ghost.
There's like a snout.
like a snout out and stuff like that. And he's a 3 foot tall mouse looking underneath
Man,
it.
I really wish I had one of these.
And he steps out, and there's a and it moves again, and it goes back into place. So the tunnel goes down, and this one, the other one with the head is still in it, like mouth open, looking at you guys.
Do we want the head? Have we already discussed the head?
We haven't discussed it. We're just going to leave it.
Might have
Unless we see
another
an
eyeball.
eye.
Yeah, I'll grab the head.
You
Come here.
and you pick up this dragonborn's head. It's got nothing in it. No eyes.
A
no nothing.
blast, poor dork.
Oh man. I don't know why, but part of me was like, oh, I totally expected Harpath to make a helmet out of it. But you guys are. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
that's
So
All right.
push
Let's
the.
use that pole again.
push-
that
yeah.
sounded terrible.
And so,
Ooh, that made a transformer noise.
and as you see, there's Sylvester just standing there. Like
Aw.
as you see it, like
Sylvester made
the blanket goes up and moves back and forth.
What a sweet boy.
He's a good
Sylvester's
lad.
adorable.
All right. Well, I guess it's safe. Does any brave, stealthy soul want to do it?
I will.
Perhaps someone who's not as squishy as you are. Pez.
Allie, do you have a D20?
I mean, do you want to?
Do you?
Allie, will
What
you,
am I doing?
will
What
you
did I
take
just
this
volunteer
D20?
for?
I just want you both. I want you both to roll real quick.
Okay.
Just roll right here. Add your dexterity modifier, so it's a +1.
So Allie got a 20.
17.
No, not for her, just for you. So you got a 17, she got a 19, which means you're about to jump, and Sheila, like, stops you from.
Excellent. Thank you, Sheila.
Yeah, Great Wizard Pocky, just a quick word with you before
Yes.
we jump onto the
Sheila, what the hell's going on?
thing. Don't do that.
Why not?
Just, don't do that.
But
No.
we've got to find out what's going
Yeah,
on over there.
no,
so
I absolutely agree. And I think, here's what I think. Go with me. I think that these people, right, are about to figure out a way to get to level 4 in the tomb, right? And I think no, correct me if I'm wrong. You are the Great Wizard Pocky.
I am.
I think that more answers happen the lower we get
Ooh, let's do that.
in the
While
dungeon.
they are discussing this, what are you guys doing?
So I have a plus 13 in stealth.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
So I guess I should probably be the one to go down.
Okay, so as you're having
only
this
have
conversation,
I'm gonna take out my shield
Mm-hmm.
and my rapier,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna go down.
you take a step over onto it. And as you step, it goes down and it goes completely black where you are.
Well,
Okay.
she's got dark
So
vision.
I have dark vision, so it's dim.
So it's dim, and you look down, and you go to one end of the hallway. It's just stone. You go to the other end of the hallway. It's just stone. And as you're sitting there, you get the sense you're absolutely trapped in here. There is no way out. And the air's not going to last forever down here.
What if she jumps up and lands and tries to
So I'm gonna,
She
could
can
reactivate
trigger
it?
it.
yeah, I'm gonna jump and hit. How high is the ceiling from me where I am?
Oh, it's like you're. It's like
Okay, so I'm just gonna hit the ceiling of my shield.
Oh, trying to make noise.
trying to make noise.
I wonder if she's trying to tell us that she likes it down there and we should leave.
I'm
You're
gonna
sitting
go
there,
ahead
and
say
there's
no.
actually I want everyone to roll me a
Don't
perception.
think so.
Anybody who's not there, including you.
No.
16.
19 plus. Wait. 3, so 22?
22. Yeah, with the 22, you hear everyone's like, "She must be gone." I don't.
Like a ting ting.
You hear the faintest.
Hey, does anyone else hear that?
No.
I hear like a very slight knocking noise.
I
got
can't imagine
nothing,
what would be
Sheila.
causing that.
Maybe we should hit the pressure plate and see if she's okay.
I guess.
The two of you hit the pressure plate, and you feel it, and you come back up.
That was Giblet had the passive 20 perception.
Oh,
Pork
no, I
Chop
meant-
does not.
I forgot to look at it again. I'm 13
Oh,
now.
it's 13. Okay.
But
My
I mean,
passive is 15, so
we,
it's
we
still not
haven't
terrible.
we haven't really used my passive yet.
No,
We're
yeah,
just
it's fine.
recounting the past so
Yeah.
far.
Okay.
So
Okay. So.
So I'm gonna put my things away.
No. Come here. Come here. We gotta send you up too.
Up?
Yeah, that was the down one. But remember where that skeleton came from? There's an
it
up
was
one.
up. Oh.
So I have to step on it again.
So we gotta Harpath.
Well, I'll step back on because at this point I
Yeah,
would have
because
stepped
you got to
off.
press it. It's got to go down, and then she can.
And
step
then you're
on,
gonna
and
step
then
on
press.
platformer
I'll take
style.
So you
everything.
do the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then
We take the goat and the grain.
and she goes back up, and you are again in a hallway that does not end. But you do find there's a small little alcove at the far end. It's one of those things that you can put your hand in, but you can't see where it goes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Je n'aime pas.
Can I put my rapier in and feel around?
It doesn't go too far. It only goes maybe about 6 to 7 inches in.
Okay. If I put it like on the ground and kind of go like this, do I feel anything?
Nothing. You know, there's no mechanism. It's just solid wall behind it.
Is there anything loose?
But is there anything
like
loose
on
on
the
the
bottom?
floor
or-
that I can
Oh no,
feel?
no, nothing's loose.
Nothing's in there. So like if I were to, go down and look like this.
Yeah, as you go down and you look, you see that there's a little recess where like an eye would rest.
But
Just
there's
one.
nothing there. That's probably the one we got from the skeleton then.
Then where are the others?
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the floor with my shield this time.
Everyone's gonna roll.
Oh Jesus!
Crud.
I'm gonna say that we're all
No, I
prepared
mean, there's
to
like- yeah,
hit
there's
it
like-
like
I
after.
just want to know if anybody hears her.
No, this
Okay,
time
nobody
I don't.
hears you.
This
but-
time I'm playing a song.
It just drowns
I
out
got bored
everything.
and I just tried to play. Oh, hey, should we bring her back?
Oh
I haven't
yeah.
heard anything, but like maybe I feel like it's been a few minutes.
Ka-chunk.
And you come back down.
Okay.
And recount what you've seen.
All right, there's a little tiny alcove in there. Seems like there was an eye. That's probably what our dragonborn friend here had gotten.
Oh.
Great.
Well, wait a minute. No, where's the other eyes?
What other?
We're 2 eyes short from a door.
God, they better not be in that murder room.
Sheila,
Yeah.
does Pocky have anything for divination?
Ooh.
Locate
To
object.
locate something.
Oh, I have locate object.
I almost took locate object.
Couldn't have used that before, my dear?
Well,
I didn't have it before this character. I had just ended that session with this character.
And it could have pointed us to like one of the easy to find eyes. You always got to do it the hard way.
Yeah, that's why we were
That's
trying to
true.
What
dig
is
'em
Pork
up.
Chop's weapon? Not weapon. Instrument.
Pork chop is the pan flute this time.
Oh, pan flute.
Yeah, no, we don't have locate object.
I
But
do.
if
But
pork chop does. Yeah.
Says the book.
Sheila
Just
knows.
just
sense it.
Yeah, let pork chop do it.
All right.
You've also gotten more British, Sheila.
Yeah.
Like, even more British.
I will
What do you mean?
locate
Don't know what you're talking
object.
about.
Okay, what object are you trying to locate?
I am trying to locate an eyeball not within our possession.
Okay, so you basically say I'm looking for another one like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the spell locate object? What does it say?
Right here.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close, within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or
Perfect.
weapon.
So this is perfect. This is perfect
Yep.
for this
Yes.
one. You get a sense that there are more, and they're within 1,000 feet.
Great. It lasts 10 minutes, so I feel like we could walk around and
Do hot or
we'll do
cold.
like a ping, ping, Marco Polo.
Like a Marco Polo thing. So you guys are following. You're following Pork Chop as you guys head around. Pork Chop, you feel it leads you this way, this way back to this room.
I have it written down.
Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm missing something. And you notice that dwarf.
Ah, son of a gun. We didn't check him last time.
We didn't.
So I know the first step is vulture.
First
It
is
was
vulture. Vulture
Like
serpent.
diagonal.
It's literally like you just step. It's literally
step,
right there.
Like the first step. Yep. Okay, I will search this boy very carefully.
You search him. He has a +1 hand axe on him.
Oh! Hey, you want to give me that short sword?
I already have one hand axe.
That's why I'm asking if you would like to give me that +1
all
short
right.
sword.
Sure.
Thank you.
Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else does he have.
So I'll just do a little switcheroo. So what is
He's got a turban on.
+1 situation works?
So it's going to be +1 to attack and damage. So it'll be 7 to hit. And 1 extra damage.
He has a yellow turban with a peridot gemstone set in the forehead of it. You find a belt pouch with a 500 gold piece diamond, like it's a large diamond.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't
Bless
see
it.
anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm right there. I'm taking it.
And then you find a vibrant blue and a vibrant purple
Yeah.
eyeball
Yay!
in his pouch.
Sorry. What was the
A blue and purple.
what was the valuable thing I'm taking?
The diamond.
500 gold piece diamond.
The Great Wizard Pocky.
Yes.
Will you roll for me an Arcana?
I would be delighted to roll for you in Arcana.
What? I'm sorry. What colors did you say? Purple?
19.
19. Excellent. You know that this this wonderful diamond is the component you need for a Raise Dead spell.
You could bring one of these nerds back to life and
Blam.
kill him again.
But you can't.
But just remember,
because of the soulmonger.
just remember, guys, fear is the mind killer. It is the little death.
Wait, it's an orgasm? Fear is an orgasm?
Oh, yeah, that's the way it goes.
They've been trying to get your attention.
Yeah, somebody quoted Dune.
Oh, yeah?
like-
That's why I heard that, and I was like, fear is the mic.
I know you were like, there's a place for you to like put your hand in the wall, and you can't see there's anything in there.
What's
And
in
they
the
were like,
box?
put your hand in the box, Paul Atreides.
Anyway. Okay, so you now have all 10, guys.
Yay! Jazz hands.
I hope it's not.
Wait,
a
we
death
hit
room.
level 10?
No,
We have all 10 eyes.
Oh,
have all 10
I was like, when did that happen?
You guys have all 10 of these crystal
We
eyes.
did it. Should we go to that room?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys spend the next...
Shayla, what room are they talking about?
It's that door way over there.
Yes, but what is that room?
We don't know.
It's a room with a crazy door. I'm going to have you use your mage hand to place all these glass eyes in it
Excellent.
from around the corner.
I might even agree to do that.
You are so
guys-
wise and so great, Wizard Pocky.
Head into this room. You guys head around the corner.
If it's not one spellcaster, it's another.
You guys just do like the usual harp half in front and back and just
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
hiding back
Regular
there.
marching order.
regular marching order.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep, regular,
perfect.
Regular marching order.
Marching order. I just ride on her back. That's just our marching order.
That's what we do.
Cool, cool.
And I will use mage hand to place all of these eyes.
Excellent.
Fine suggestion, Harpath.
Give me a second, guys. And
Never.
And I'm gonna take out my bow, just in
Yeah,
case.
I'm gonna
That's
get out
wise.
my brand new hand axe.
That's wise.
cool.
My boy. Hey,
As you come around the corner,
so this did +2 slashing. Is this
So it's
just
gonna do
+1
+3.
wood? +3 slashing.
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 3 slashing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
these two were sitting right here around the corner.
Oh, well, we would have seen that before.
So you pull around the corner, and immediately you duck out of the way as a gauntleted, spiked fist slams into the wall, sending sparks across.
Stop! Don't do the door.
It's
Don't-
all right.
Don't do the door.
Back up, everyone back up.
Yeah.
Backing it up.
Are they going to
Backing it
follow?
up.
They start moving around
Don't
this
open
way.
the door. Don't open the door.
This door opens,
Ah!
and two more step out.
It's all right, it's all right. We're prepared for this, it's fine.
All right.
Same plan as before.
Yup.
Wait. Oh, that was the eyeball door, right?
So this
Okay.
pit is
And
like
that-
60 feet deep.
Wait.
So we can't be pushed into that.
We had
can,
already
but
visited
we're
it
gonna
once,
push
but
them
they appeared because we took a long rest. Okay.
Corpse holes.
Are they constructs? Can we tell?
They're the same things you've been fighting this entire time.
So they're
Okay.
the weird.
Big construct.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein things in plate
and now
armor.
there's 4 of
I
them.
want you to lead them into the passage, okay?
gonna-
We
so
have
we're running
no
on that
guarantee that these assholes aren't going to try and use the lever.
I imagine we need to roll initiative.
Except they can't.
Yes.
Ha! This is great.
Roll
They can't?
initiative.
20.
20. Nice.
My initiative is only
Roll
a
a d20.
9.
Hey, do you still have that slate on you?
I do.
Plus, and then
I
in the
have an
middle of there,
idea.
Oh no.
Though it probably only works on living people or some crap like that.
What if we free Ulrich and send him down the pit so he does, but he won't die because he can't.
Let me ask
take
real quick,
falling
guys.
damage?
Who has anything above 20?
Oh, I do not.
I have exactly 20.
Everyone within 5 feet of me will have disadvantage on any opponents.
So that's all of us at the moment.
Yeah. So any opponents trying to attack, you're going to have disadvantage. Which is good, because these guys hit pretty hard.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So let's see here. These guys rolled for shit.
So
Does
this is where
Pocky
we
have
look
fireball?
at your attack stuff.
We got a 20 for initiative.
I did.
Okay.
That one's pretty good.
Which one?
Cloud of Daggers.
Who got
it seems
between
like
a
a good
20 and 15?
What?
I got 17.
17. What did you get? What did you get?
18.
18. So,
Lightning.
what did you get?
I only got a 9.
A 9.
Cloud Kings,
But it's a level 5, so you might want to save it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Thunderwave should be able to blast these guys into
yeah.
a murder hole.
Oh yeah, you have Thunder Wave. That's a good one. to get
Sheila
them away from us.
says, as everything begins to go down.
Thunderwave would be
Okay.
a good one to blast these idiots through a murder hole.
Don't worry, giggle spasm.
to quote
Great
Lady
Wizard
Harpath.
Pocky will come on.
Right then.
I know.
I'm trying to teach her elocution. It's not working.
All right, guys. So the first one to go is Mel. What do you do?
I'm gonna run for the hallway. Wait, actually, let me think. Pork chop's different than giblet. Let me just consider. Oh, what is?
I saw Thunderwave open for Murder
Murder
Hole once.
Amazing show.
That's very good.
True story, though. I did have
I would like to cast Blade Ward on
a
myself.
friend
Ward.
that had a band in high school named Rockhole.
Thank you.
As that happens, it's a.
But I'm like pan flute, like.
So I'm gonna do that and run towards the exit.
All right, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Cool.
Well, you can take a double move
Yeah,
action.
you can keep going. Oh, she cast
I
a spell.
cast a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
I cast Blade Ward.
Ooh, cool.
And that means that it is then Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky. It's your turn. What
Which
do you
is
want to
also
do?
definitely a section of a hospital. in
Okay,
D&D.
so I have a couple of options here. I could acid splash whatever is nearest me and then run away, or I could just run away, or I could use Thunderwave, but is it too soon to use Thunderwave? Who knows?
What do you think, Sheila?
I don't know. I think you could probably use Thunderwave.
Thunderwave already?
Yeah. Just, it's a level 1.
Oh, so I can only cast this on myself.
Okay.
It would be useful, I think.
All right, excellent. Let's do it.
Thunder Wave!
It really is delightful that Sheila and the Great Wizard Pocky see eye to eye so
Yeah, so much. It's so good. Look at the spell Thunder Wave for me, real quick.
Okay, spell Thunderwave. I don't need you to spell Thunderwave. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
Spell Thunderwave. Thunderwave.
I would love a T-shirt that said Thunder Wave World Tour,
Thunderwave.
opened by Murder Hole.
Alrighty,
Great.
Thunderwave. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from you must take a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically
Does
pushed 10 feet
This
away
get your
from
allies
you.
as well?
It does.
So what I recommend you do is hold action on that until everybody else is gone. That
That's
way it's not going to hurt any of us.
what I'm thinking too.
So you're about to cast it when Harpath's like, hold on!
No! No. I recognize that breath. You're going to cast Thunderwave.
And so you're going to defer your action. So James, it's up to you.
Cool. Harpath is going to take a... Boy. Double move, dash action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45, 50. She's going to hold action for one of these meat monsters to roll around the corner
Cool.
and push it into the murder hole.
So that means it's FG1.
Flesh Golem.
Fleshgate, FG1.
FG1.
It was not a popular show.
The pilot didn't make it.
Nope, that one doesn't hit.
Nice.
So the one that's right in front of you, Ramirez, it's like does 2 wide swings and you dodge, and they hit the walls and send sparks as their rusted metal careens against rock. And now it's gonna be you, actually.
Oh, great. So then I'm going to take the opportunity to dash on the other side of where Harpath is.
Cool. Here's
They
what I'm
get
gonna
an
say.
attack of
They'll get an
opportunity.
attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
Just the one who attacked me, though, right?
They're both.
Well, one hasn't acted an initiative yet, so he wouldn't be entitled to the attack of op.
No, that's
It
true.
should just
He
be
won't.
the one
So
that
it's just the one. Just the one.
I'm
If-
still gonna do that. I
if you-
actually think I might have a anything about that? Hold on, give me one
You
sec.
do have disengage. You can do a disengage.
All right, I can do disengage as a bonus action.
You can?
Oh, yes.
Holy crap!
So I'm gonna do that and run away.
So disengage, run. So it's once, twice, and you're like
3
dodge,
times a lady.
dodge, and then you like step backwards.
Yeah.
And you flip the bird and run.
And it is 5, 10, 15, 20.
No.
Wait, what?
Each one of these,
It's
like
10.
you get, yeah. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and wow,
55.
that was close, but we did it.
I also realized I could be dashing as a bonus action too. Which I didn't
Man.
realize.
What kind of ranger are
It's
you?
cunning action. It's one of my rogue things.
Oh, that's right. You're a ranger rogue. That's right.
A little bit of rogue, just
Just splash
just
rogue.
a little salt base sprinkle.
Just like putting. Yeah.
One of the cool things is that in Xanthar's Guide to Everything, they have the subclass is Skirmisher, and it does just that. It's
Yeah.
built just to do that.
Okay.
Okay, and so it's going to be,
Thunderwave.
Yeah. Now you can do
well,
Thunderwave.
because she deferred her turn, she goes to the end of the initiative.
Oh.
I thought it was a held action.
No, it's held
Is it held action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
If you defer initiative fully, but she can hold action until all of her allies are.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a complete defer. All right. So it's just a hold action, which means the moment that she leaves, you cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave!
And they all gotta make a 16. It's a Constitution.
Is it Constitution or Dexterity?
It was Constitution.
Ugh.
Cool.
Till they fall.
So these two manage to step just outside of it as they see what's happening. But you catch these two. So roll damage for this, which is, what is the damage for
I think
Thunderwave,
it's-
Sheila?
Oh, wait.
It's 2d8. I think.
Yeah, it's a 2d8 thunder damage, and the creature is pushed 10 feet away from you on a failed Constitution save.
Roll these two right here.
Oh, and because we're casting the spell... Oh, no. Are we casting it at a first level or a second level or higher? Because if we cast it at a higher level, it'll increase by 1d8 for each slot level above first.
Probably use a first level spell.
Yeah.
Look
Alright.
at other higher level
We just
spells.
need to push him back.
Yeah, they just need to go down the hole.
7?
7.
7 damage for each of them.
For both of them.
They go 10 feet back.
And now you've got a clear path to run for the door.
And what is at the top? It has a box that says speed. What is your speed?
Probably 25 as well.
25.
So she can essentially just budge up next to me here.
Oh boy, I hope they don't move in on you guys.
And it's their turn.
Yes. There's nothing.
5, 10, 15, 20,
It's all right. I got acid splash.
25, 30.
I
Going for you, pork chop.
great.
You've got your like
They've got
thing going on,
disadvantage,
right?
right?
I've got my blade ward going on, so I have resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage.
Oh, resistance. Okay, so you'll take half damage from whatever they roll.
Nice. And
Oh, the curtain fell.
Ner. Oliver, what have you done? Oh, the whole thing?
Yep.
Aw.
We need to put more Velcro strips.
Yeah,
Did Oliver just like roll in it?
I blame him. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it definitely got stepped on in some major way.
oh wait, no, it's magical. It's fine.
Sorry,
Um,
everyone could just see our feet tonight.
Yeah.
We'll fix it later. What's
Sorry, folks.
the...
Not if I have anything to say about it. Deep thought.
8.
Oh, is that just not sticking to the table very well?
No, it's the staples came out.
Oh, that's not helpful.
Shit.
We should sew it together.
Oliver's certainly
I'm
not
not
helping.
dying tonight. I'm pork chop.
Pork chop, you take 23 damage. Wham!
Is that
Divided
the
by
half?
2.
No, divided in half. So
So
that'd be
11.
it's 11. 11 damage. So they hit you, but you kind of bounce back from it, taking not as much damage as they thought.
Can you grab me the stapler, Ellie? There's absolutely no way we're gonna
And she was
get a
like,
death tonight.
she was like right behind me
Yeah.
there. I just want to make sure she stays behind me.
So this one's gonna attack you then. Okay.
Cool.
I like how bulbous the one that's like closest to me is.
Ooh.
You take 6 damage from the no 6. No, you take 5. I'm sorry.
Is that halved?
That's halved. Wait. Wait. It's half of 17.
Half of 17
Eight and a
is
half.
8.
8? 8. You take 8 then. Sorry. All right. It is Mel. It is your turn. Pork chop, after being slammed, wham, wham. You then
Okay.
stagger forward.
Hang on. I'm just trying to remember what pork chops, what pork chops' new abilities are.
Dun, 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 dun.
Are you doing like the Pokemon battle music?
Yeah. Bum, 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 ba-dum. It's a very intense version of the
Yeah.
Pan flute, I love your pan flute.
So, can someone go in a book? I don't know where any of the books went.
Do you mind if you hold your action so we can, just so you're like looking up stuff and
I just need to know what command does because that's
oh,
going to
command.
change what my turn does.
Yes, when in rolling a command, I just had this cast on me last night. So they need to make, I believe, a wisdom save.
Yes.
And if they don't, then you cast command on them and they do whatever you
A one-word
want.
command.
One word command.
So I have my Mantle of Majesty.
16.
For 1 minute, you can cast command as a bonus action without using a spell slot.
Cool.
Saving throws fail once per long rest.
Oh, so you're going to just say...
I'm going to cast command on all 4 of these idiots. Can
I
I do
only
that?
get one.
I can only get one.
only get one.
All right, then I'm going to cast it on this boy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to tell him to attack this boy.
Cool. Yeah. So you do that,
That
and
is my command.
so he brings his fist down, wham, and like puts you into the ground. And as you come back up, you grab his fist and rise up with him.
Yes.
And then, ding, cast command on him.
Excuse me. No. Now that he is aware that I am in command, I am going to take this action to run away.
Cool.
I'm going to run down the hall. I'm trying to figure out something. I'm also going to cast Blade Word on myself again, because it's only good for 1 round.
Okay.
So I have 25. 25 should get me
Oh, yeah, it's as a bonus. So yeah, that's fine.
all the way back here.
Cool.
Oh, it'll go the other way.
All the way back here. And I would suggest that you follow me as well. Now that I've cleared a path.
Cleared the path, as it were.
Yeah. The Great Wizard Pocky, it is your turn.
Yes, the Great Wizard Pocky would like to take her turn to run away, run away.
It's a good move.
Cool. I think you are out of range of this guy. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, Let's see.
That's it.
But she made it.
Make it around.
Snuck around the corner.
Cool, cool. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's really interesting because command has nothing about it ending with damage, which is an unusual thing. So since it doesn't say that, if he takes damage, he's not going to stop.
Great. I've got 1 minute of him attacking the other dude.
So 10 rounds of this guy attacking.
What a brutal, brutal thing.
Deborah runs. Harpath, you're up.
Are you off?
Yeah, Harpath is going to lean around the hallway and go, "Hey, idiots! Come and get it!" She's going to just bang on her shield and hold action to push one of these nerds down the corpse hole.
Cool. This one moves forward to there. And you're up.
All right. So, since we're luring them this way, I'm just gonna take out my rapier and my shield, so I'm ready. And just be ready. I'm gonna be ready.
Cool. So the other two, this one moves forward. This one moves forward as this one steps in front of him and begins to fight him.
I can wait.
Wow. And
Oh, I should have just told him to jump down the corpse hole.
No, this is a good
This is
distraction.
good, too.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about it, but I also wanted
You
him
got
to like
two
push
out of
back.
the way at once, so this is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we were able to get away with with his distraction.
Again, as long as we can get through these combats with doing as little fighting as possible, we are winning.
That's better
It's a
for
win for us.
it's half of 25.
I'm very excited to use my mantle of inspiration.
Like 12.5.
12. So yeah, just make it 12.
Mantle Majesty rules. Glamour bards, y'all.
Glamour bards.
Oh, and when I cast that, I did a really magnificent cape flourish, and then took my exit. It's beautiful.
It's your turn, actually.
Oh, it is.
It is your turn again.
I'm going to actually move away a little bit further.
There's that hallway.
Should I go in that hallway?
Yeah, if you're worried about it.
It's not that I'm worried about it. It's just that there's another ability I have that could come in handy if shit goes bad. So I'm gonna like go all the way to like right here.
Cool.
Because this is just.
It's another hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go.
You
right
enter into another hallway. Deborah, your turn.
Yeah, I thought something bad was going to happen.
Yeah.
I
there.
would.
You said it like you enter into another hallway and another construct. That's what I was expecting. You used that voice.
I used the voice. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Pocky, the Great Wizard
Yes,
Pocky.
the Great Wizard Pocky.
You could just hold where you're
Yeah,
at.
I think I may. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, swear at them in Gnomish for
Cool.
a minute.
Great.
Maybe taunt them a bit. Flash a short sword situation so they
Yeah.
come running.
Nice.
But yeah. And Sheila, would you like to taunt them for a minute? Sheila would like to blow them raspberries.
Excellent, excellent. So, that one doesn't move.
Damn it, he's stubborn.
And you're up. Ramirez.
I don't think they can go farther than that hallway.
Are they chained?
Well, then it's time for you to shoot arrows at them until they
I
die.
guess so. So I'm gonna just come around the corner here, not any
Shoot
further
and then
down.
move back.
Okay, remember there are these statues
Right.
between your line of sight and them. I'm going to say you have disadvantage because you're trying to shoot around the statues.
Okay.
But you're amazingly skilled, right?
Well, I can dash as a bonus action, so I think I'm gonna come in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can dash as a bonus action.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep, so that I'm in a better place. And then I'm gonna shoot the guy on the right over there first.
This one? Okay.
This. And that is a what's that? That is a math. Why are you failing me? 21 to hit.
21. That absolutely hits.
Okay, so then it is.
Hey, Pocky, what's the range on your cantrips?
What's the range on my cantrips? Let's see here.
That might be a better question for your book.
Acid
Sheila?
splash is 60 feet. No.
Yeah,
5.
acid
then
splash is
12 damage.
60.
12 damage?
Okay, so if those guys are truly stuck
And you're
in that
using,
hallway, we can just splash acid on them
just an
until
arrow?
they're dead.
Yeah.
We could, unless
So
they're
it's piercing
chained, in which
damage.
case the acid might just dissolve their chains.
Ray of
And then I'm
Frost
going to
is
attack
also
the
60.
same guy again.
Burn away their feet so they can't move.
Yeah, Ray of Frost is also 60 feet.
Ooh.
And that is
that
a
right? Yeah.
15 to hit.
So each
15?
of these
Yes.
square boys are 10 feet.
15 to
Yeah.
hit. You do not
I
hit
like this.
with that one.
This is a
Okay.
good plan.
20,
So I missed my second
30,
one.
40,
And then I'm going to
50.
use,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to dash back to where I was.
Acid is just fun, I agree.
So you were, let's say, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and back.
And back.
So it's literally whoom, whoom,
Yep. Basically just running in
Bye.
and then running back out.
Excellent. And that means that it's going to be these two turn, and they're going to fight each other.
Shooting fish
Good.
in a barrel.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Okay. Hold on a second.
I'm sure eventually we'll get in like a real fight.
Well, we did without that, like, spell casting frog monster thing.
Yeah, the slod.
The
Ugh,
slod.
God,
That was pretty nasty.
that was a gnarly fight.
Okay.
It wasn't so much a
Those-
gnarly
those
fight as
wraiths.
blowing up that demon. And then, yeah, those wraiths, well, eventually
Well,
we trapped them in a
just
barrel
trap them in a barrel.
and
Yeah, we
killed them
did.
like fish.
24.
So we've only had like one real fight. Unless you count that first demon, although that was over after like 3 hits.
Well, it was a single monster against
Yeah.
a full party.
Climbed out of a death mouth. We've learned our lesson. If you ever see a demon face with an open mouth and a black
climb
abyss, don't touch it.
Just say,
Yeah.
just say
we
no.
decided to throw a rock into it, and then a demon
You didn't
crawled
even
out of it.
touch it though.
No, we didn't even touch
Oh.
it. We used a mage hand to throw a glowing rock
That's
to
the
see if we could
worst.
see into the abyss, and then
That seems like a smart decision to me.
a
Yeah,
demon crawled out.
Ugh.
it's dreadful.
No good.
Oh my
I
god,
don't,
it's
I don't
just like
suggest
having
it.
another Elric.
Also,
Oh my god.
there,
So these two start slugging it out. They're like back
Great.
and forth. One gets one. It's literally you're watching this boxing match
But
between these two.
it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah.
Ugh.
and
punch.
one punches him, he turns back, and then he turns around, and punches him again, and he like puts his hand on the guy's shoulder and leans back in this wham. And you see like his helmet dent to the side as he and like the spikes on his gauntlet pierce the helmet, doing severe damage to this one. And they're just fighting each other.
Which one's worse off right now? Which one's hurt the most right now? This boy? The hair boy?
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to roll me a perception. to
Which
see
one
if
does
you
she
can-
control?
You control this
I
one.
control the
You control Stumpy.
goober friend.
Stumpy.
Stumpy! Stumpy, my boy, you're doing so well. Plus
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Oh yeah.
You want to see?
I
That's
want
right.
I want to know what's going on. That's a
Well,
18.
18.
I want to know who's winning.
Well, you're
You're
way
all the way
over
over
Oh,
there.
never mind. You asked me to roll.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were all the way over there.
Hey, is Stumpy winning?
I guess.
Oh, I have really good vision in dark. I can probably
We all
see.
have
We all
good.
do.
No?
The dark
Oh.
vision.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
not necessarily. We've
I was so excited
Everyone
about it. I
does,
was so
Poppy.
excited about it. I'm like, it's the thing I remember about my character.
Which it's now
Oh,
your
Corgi
turn.
just licked my butt.
I'm just gonna stay put.
Just gonna chill. Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky.
The Great Wizard Pocky would like to use Acid Splash on the 2 in the far hallway there.
All the way over here.
Yeah, we're
What's
aiming
your
for
range?
feet. 60 feet.
Oh,
60
okay.
feet, which is 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, you can, as you move around, you have 60 feet.
Just a little arc of acid flies through.
Yeah.
It's very elegant.
Roll to hit. So it's going to be a d20. You're going to add 8 to it, I believe.
D20 adding 8. Okay.
Nice.
21?
20. That absolutely hits.
A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
Was that
The
for
spell's
dexterity?
damage increases by
So she
1d6
probably
when you
didn't need to
reach
roll
5th
for it.
level. So at
So
5th level, it's actually 2d6
It'll
then.
be 2d6. Great.
2d6.
Yeah, it's 2d6 damage if
Okay.
they fail the
One
save.
takes it, the other one does not. Yeah.
Bye.
Sad clown.
Here, just roll another one for now.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Losing your die here.
Oh,
10.
nice.
10. Cool.
Which one took the damage?
This one.
Perfect.
They didn't both? Like I couldn't hit them both?
You threw it and it splashed over, and one just kind of picks up its feet and moves to the side.
That means they're both damaged. Which means I get to
Aren't
add
we all?
a d8 of damage when I shoot them.
Just the one. This one didn't take damage.
Right, but I injured it
She already
before.
shot that one.
Yeah, you totally did. Okay, which means it is now Harpath, your turn.
I'm still gonna wait. If anybody comes around this corner, you should move back at the
Oh,
end
yeah,
of your
move.
acid flash.
Move back.
Gonna wait. Prepare an action to push somebody to murder hole.
Cool. Let's see here. So it's going to be their turn. Gonna
One of them,
roll-
right?
Yeah. Yep, okay. Okay, they continue to stand in that hallway, just standing there.
Ah, great.
Perfect. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before.
Yep.
Little dasheroo in here.
And this time,
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
I'm going to do 1 arrow for each of them for my 2 attacks. I'm just going to roll both.
Cool.
Just to see what happens. So one definitely hits.
The other does not.
The other does not.
So you get to choose which one you want to hit.
I'm going to hit the one that I hit last time. So
Okay.
the one on the right.
So the one on the right, this one right
yeah.
here.
And that'll be...
Do you have any ranged attacks?
I'm all the way back. I guess I can move back.
can
to
move
the
back.
right.
6 times
'Cause I was
3 is
holding
18,
on to
19,
the,
20, 21, 22. 23 damage.
We're
23
definitely gonna
damage.
need that on the
At
fourth
some
floor.
point, yeah. I was just kind of. I
That's-
didn't know how
that's
this
so
was gonna
cool.
go. I know.
And it's this one right here. It's the one you've just been hitting the
Yes,
entire time,
That's
right?
the one that I happen to have been hitting.
I can mock them.
And you hit once, but the other one missed, correct?
Yes. So I did my 2 attacks, and then I'm going to dash back to where I was.
Vicious Mockery, I think, does
Ba- da-
psychic
ba- ba- ba-
damage.
ba.
Oh yeah, these.
And it's going to be these two's
I
turn.
think they will.
Oh, they will.
They're just going to keep fighting each other.
Yeah, they are kind of intelligent, right? Kind of.
You have to this one.
Oh shit. Yeah, it'll do damage and impose disadvantage. It's great.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
You gotta come here and heckle these boys.
This seems to be going well, so I'll come out of hiding.
It literally adds insult to injury.
What should I say to them? Hey, chat.
Cool.
What would you say to a construct to insult them?
And it is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back out.
So, what?
This is what, the 4th? This is now roll.
Oh no, I'm not going in. I'm gonna hang out like right here. I'm gonna viciously mock them.
Cool. Which one?
Your mother was poorly made was a suggestion from the chat.
I'm gonna yell at this idiot because he's doing so bad in the fight that I'm gonna use vicious mockery on him to make him feel worse about what's happening right now.
The thing is,
Do they have immunity to psychic damage?
I am.
I mean, either way, we'll have learned something. And that
Yeah.
was just a cantrip.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Aw.
You could still do it, just for funsies.
Hey,
Pixie
idiot!
Gaggle.
You suck! Your friend hates you! Your mother was poorly made. Your butt is structurally unsound. Oh, yeah. Excellent.
That's good.
Hey, can I? Is there any way I could give this boy disadvantage by using prestidigitation to like put a spark or a puff of smoke in his face to distract him?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Cool. It's a cantrip, so I'm just gonna put a little kind of like a little spit in his face, just to
This
make
one-
him.
this guy right here?
Yeah, just to make him.
He's got
flinch.
disadvantage now. He's like he flinches, so
Yeah.
he's got disadvantage for this
Cool.
next turn.
And then I'm gonna sneak back over here.
All right. Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky, it's your turn.
Great Wizard Pocky would like to use Acid Splash again.
And rush
you know,
back.
same thing as last time.
Same thing as last time.
Aiming for the same guy.
Excellent. So they're gonna roll Dex.
You don't have to roll your d20.
No.
This is one where they have to roll a d20 to see if they can get out of the way.
And then I roll 2d6s to see what sort of damage I do.
Yes.
Oh, 5.
5.
Did they
And
both
as
get
long
that?
as those two guys are going to be standing there, it's just a matter of time before they get defeated.
Yeah, it is. So really, the one that needs to be worried about is this dude right here. I mean, other than that
Yeah.
as well. Okay, so it splashes again. The one that stepped out of the way the last time also steps out of the way this time.
What a ninja!
It's literally like step, step.
In life,
But it
at
keeps
least,
getting
you
hit
are-
with arrows.
That's true.
So he sort of limped.
It's probably just like a stumble move. He doesn't
Harpath,
seem
you're up.
very...
Harpath is going to keep doing the same thing.
Excellent. They're gonna stay there, which means it's their turn to. Yep. Okay. And
So I mean, it's my turn now.
now your turn. Yeah.
Okay. Same thing.
Hey, I feel like how many rounds has it been? 'Cause so
You guys are on round 4.
and
How many rounds do we get?
You were one round in,
It's until it ends.
so it's gonna be round 11 when that wears off.
Okay. I wonder, do I have control over him the whole time?
No, you gave him one command,
And that was it.
and that's it. And he has that command, and he will follow that command.
Okay. Once it's done, it just dispels.
It's done. yeah.
Okay.
All right. So once again, one arrow hits. Gonna hit the same guy. Then that's 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21.
And then dash back to where I was.
And it's going to be these guys. So I'm gonna roll.
I feel like Ramaris is doing like the shuttle race. Did anyone have to do like the shuttle race
yeah.
in gym where like
Oh,
you run to one end, like pick
erasers?
it up, and then one onto
We
the other
use
end and drop it?
the
Like that's like
chalkboard
what she's
erasers.
doing. She's like just sprinting back and forth, like sprint.
You're doing wind sprints?
Yeah, basically.
That's great. These two are fighting at this point. All of you can see your buddy, Chunky.
Yeah.
He's not doing well.
Oh.
He got that really large hit down, and then
Yeah,
this
nice,
guy is
yeah.
now like got him and just wailing on him as hard as he can.
Yeah.
That happens. It's still kind of a win.
Come on, Chunky, get it together.
And it's those two. They're done, which means it is now Porkchop's turn. You guys are on round 5.
I don't think I really have anything.
I mean, you can throw your
can
mundane hand
Is
axe
command
at
a
somebody.
concentration spell?
Oh, that's right. I had one other. What?
Is command a concentration spell?
I have no idea.
Oh,
It comes with my mantle of majesty.
Oh, so no. If it's based off of a magic item, I would say no. But is it? I just want to see if it is a
Majesty.
concentration. Doesn't look like it.
They've been saying that technically command lasts 1 round. So
I thought it said 1 minute.
she's got. So what they're saying is she has a new command
So
every round for a minute.
for 1 minute, you can cast command as a bonus action. Oh, I can just keep recasting
you just keep
it.
casting it each time, basically.
Oh, so he would have had chances to.
Wait, so
Yeah,
that
he would
means
have had
I
other
could,
rolls.
I could. Oh. I could yell at the other boys too.
But that
But
would
you'd have to let go of him to do it.
It's fine. If
I cast it once per round.
one of them is guaranteed basically to die as soon as they round the corner and get pushed into
I'm
the
not
pit.
too. Yeah,
So
I don't care what happens. But
it would honestly just make this combat go faster, which would be ideal.
Mm-hmm. So you could just command them to fall in the hole.
I'm
basically.
gonna. Yeah. I'd like to take this turn to cast
We
command.
have an argument between two people.
What?
Gurgle, spasm, and deep thought.
Uh-oh.
What are they saying?
They can't decide whether it increases the duration of the commands.
Let me reread what
They
this.
don't get to save against it.
No, that's right. They don't get to save against it.
Yeah,
I read that earlier.
it's an automatic command.
Mantle of
Off of that-
Majesty.
off
At
the
6th
mantle.
level, you gain the ability to cloak yourself in fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you take on an appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute. During this time, you can cast command as a bonus action on each of your turns without using a spell slot. This effect lasts for 1 minute, and any creature charmed by you automatically fails its saving throw against the spell.
Then tell it to jump in the pit. Just like
Yeah.
go jump.
So I can cast it every time I have a turn, and every time I cast it, that creature is affected for 1 minute.
So we can say that you've just been casting it each turn on that guy to attack.
We can say that, yeah, up until this point. And
Yeah.
now for this turn, I'm going to say,
Oh,
hey,
wait.
Or you can't command something to kill itself.
Yeah,
that's right.
You can't do that.
So you can't command it to jump in a hole? Because that's not
Might not
technically
kill
killing
its
itself.
eye.
That's not like attacking itself. That's just telling you to go.
Here's the thing. I don't think the thing has the intelligence to know
Right.
exactly what you're asking it to do. Unless you say, kill yourself, it won't do that. But if
Right.
you're like, take a jump next to me, then it'll do that.
It'll just jump into the hole.
Yeah. So it's your turn.
I'm just worried. We never went down there. I'm just worried there's like.
Oh, the spell has no effect if the target, if your command is directly harmful to it.
I mean, we can kill them faster if we get them over
And
here
as
and
I-
push them into the
Okay.
As this is not the main battle, we're going to say, sure, it works. Because
Okay.
the golden rule of all role-playing is if it's not fun, we don't do it.
I was just gonna say I could tell this guy to go attack these other dudes, and then tell this guy to come out here and stand literally right here,
And
so
Harpath
that
will
you
just-
can shove him in.
Yeah.
Ploip.
That's
Cool.
what I would like to do right now.
Okay, so,
So I'm
my,
gonna-
my question is, you can only cast it on one person at a time?
Yes. Okay. So if it lasts for 1 minute every time I cast it, how long?
It's on you. Though it's the 1 minute is the spell is cast on you for 1 minute.
The command is 1 round.
The command is 1 round.
Because the spell
Oh.
command is 1 round.
Which means your mantle is brilliant and amazing for a minute.
So
See,
each turn you're like,
I'm,
you do
I'm
this, you do
confused
that.
by the way it's worded because it says yes, this lasts for 1 minute, and then it states the 1 minute again.
Yeah.
This effect
It
lasts for 1
minute,
minute.
and any creature charmed by you.
I think it's based on the effect is you.
I'm gonna you
read
read
it.
this.
Let's
Read
read
it,
it. Let's
dude.
read it. Okay,
Just-
okay, okay,
Just
okay.
read it out loud. You
As a
read
bonus,
it.
you take an appearance of unlit for 1 minute. During this
I
time, you
take on
can,
the appearance for 1 minute.
during this time, you can cast command as a bonus action without using it. This effect lasts for
1
1
minute.
minute. And any creature charmed by you
That
automatically.
is a brutal ability.
That's super brutal. Yeah, it's a minute.
So, I didn't even need to recast it on that boy. He's just been attacking, so now I'm going to use this turn to tell this boy to come out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it's his turn, he will move. But
Okay.
this guy's going to continue to hit him.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you should hit him and get an attack of op.
Yeah. So that's that.
And I'm also going to prepare
Pocky, the great.
myself to attack in case they
Yeah.
come for me.
Pocky, the great wizard Pocky.
Great Wizard Pocky. Let's keep going with that splash. I like that.
All right. Acid splash.
I can make them
Same guy as before, Mr. Left Hand. Mutant?
Roll 2d6.
Left Hand Mutant, another great band name.
7.
7. It's again the guy does the side
God
step.
bless America. Come on now.
What a douchebag.
Right? The worst.
Just come on, Acid
This is your
Splash. I need you to work.
third level ability. Oh no, Mantle of Majesty is the 6th. Okay.
Yes.
Good heavens.
Oh shit! I've got
And
a
this is
crazy-
a long
I
rest.
just want to let everyone know on my next turn, I'm going to tell one of those to kiss the other one.
Okay. And that happens. You did that. You move back. And it is now
Should be their turn.
Harpath, your turn.
Hold an action. For
Hold an
somebody
action.
in front of
Sorry
me.
it took this long.
Okay. And which means they're just going to keep standing there, which means it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my wind sprints.
Wind sprint. Roll the hit.
1 hits, 1 does not again. Apparently it's, I'm just moving too fast. All right, so this is
14.
14 plus 5,
19.
so 19
19.
to the guy that I've been hitting each time.
Well, if you're looking for people to play D&D with, you can always go to roll20.net. It is an online tabletop, and they have a looking for group room where you can meet up with other people to play games over the internet. It's pretty close to the real life experience, so check it out.
Okay. This guy's going to roll.
I'm gonna dash back to my spot too whenever you're. I can't reach.
So he bam hits him, and then he goes around here and bam hits him again with the attack of opportunity, and then he walks right here. And Lady Harpath.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Well, I don't know. Does 28 hit him?
That absolutely hits him.
All right. So then I guess he gets pushed into the murder hole.
Oh.
But before he does take 10 points of damage.
Okay. And you see him go.
And this is one of the great things in life where Harpath can see 60 feet of dark vision, so she gets to watch him fall.
Yeah.
It's true.
God, I still wish I had my coffee.
Cool.
Is it still alive down there?
Hold on.
Because I think it only took 66 of damage or something stupid.
Oliver.
Be careful.
Hi, Oliver.
He's a good boy.
Ollie, come here.
He's a good boy.
Oh yeah, it's still alive.
Good.
It lands with a sickening crunch, and then rolls itself back up, and like shambles its way over the wall, and like tries.
What fun! What fun!
Hey, do you still have that water?
Oh yeah.
Pour it on him.
I'll do that as a next turn.
Okay.
Excellent. And so that's what's going on here, and this one.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
wind
Yeah,
sprints.
She wind sprints back.
Winston's back.
Okay.
And I. Oh, yeah, so I didn't tell him to do anything else, so he's probably going to follow.
Oh, but it's not his next turn.
When it's his turn.
When it's his turn, which means it is now your turn.
It's mine?
Yes, it is your turn, Porky.
Make him kiss. Make him
good.
kiss.
I'm just going to step right here, and I'm just going to say, hey, friend. Your friend is hot. You should kiss him.
He's got like 3 arrows sticking out of him.
He's got 3 arrows sticking out of him.
Please.
This one's covered in arrows. This one has a bunch
Covered
of
in
acid.
acid.
Covered in acid.
A
And
match made in heaven.
you see the bucket head go, and it takes off the bucket head. It is a grotesque thing underneath. It's bits of flesh sewn together on a face on a skull that obviously doesn't match the muscles underneath it. It's got one of its lips is basically ripped away, and it's exposed gum and muscle as it reaches out and grabs him by the collar and pulls him close as it moves its lips to seek inside the helmet, trying to kiss it. I'm gonna say that anything that attacks these two has advantage at this point because they're basically in a grapple. So they're both gonna roll strength. Oh yeah, he totally grapples this guy.
Oh.
He's got him. The other one's like trying to get away, and he's like got him, pushes him against the wall.
You don't understand. He loves you.
He pushes this one up against the wall and like grabs it by the waist and lifts it up and continues to try to kiss it. It's completely grappled, so it rips the other helmet off of it.
Yeah.
And so it's like grabbed its face and like, and the other one's like trying to get out of the way.
No, this is
I'd be worried
brilliant.
about consent right now, but they're golems. They're nasty, nasty
They're
flesh.
just nasty.
They're just.
Their existence isn't consented,
Okay.
so
No, that's true. That is quite true. They've already broken that particular
Pocky, the Great
barrier.
Wizard Pocky.
The Great Wizard Pocky wonders
That's
if it
worse
might be
than the
wise to
Canadians.
just try to zip around these guys at this point. They're a little distracted.
They're-
They are
right?
distracted.
I mean,
yeah, you could throw. Are you gonna throw acid at them?
I think
Maybe if I need
Oh,
to.
don't get next to that guy though.
No, I mean, can I
his
go?
effect will.
You only
end
have 25, so you
eventually.
can get to about here.
Well, unless you want to dash.
I would not recommend
You wanna
going
dash?
there.
No.
Just stay at the end of the
Yeah,
hallway
I'll just
and
hold
splash
action
acid.
until.
Actually, because he is under a command to go attack them, and you said that.
I thought he
Well,
was
he was
under a
under the
command
attack to
to
attack this
attack
guy.
him.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Never mind. Stay.
mean-
He's gonna take care of
prepare
himself.
an action
Yeah.
and stay put.
Yeah, I'm just
That's
gonna
what-
stay put
What are you going to prepare? What action are you going to prepare?
Oh, I have to actually say what I'm gonna.
Yeah,
prepare.
that's how- or you can defer initiative, which means you will just go at the end of the round.
I'm gonna prepare acid splash.
Okay, so you like prepare Acid Splash, ready for when you see him. And it is Harpath, your turn.
I'm gonna hold action.
Okay.
Until, yep. Meat
these-
boy comes.
Okay, it's a free for you, so.
Yeah, there's someone very frustrated on the other
Oh
side of this.
no! Hell no! Sheila, what up?
because they were saying that you were into it.
Oh, oh God! Sorry, I was totally into it though. It was hilarious.
Sheila isn't. Sheila isn't. But
Sheila's not. But the Great Wizard Pocky is curious about such things.
There is no kink shaming here.
no. Okay, so it's going to be your turn.
Okay, so I get to attack them both with advantage.
What's my dream date? Get a couple of
So,
fellas, cut them into a
do
bunch
one.
of pieces, sew them into horrible
said
monsters,
that.
and then making them kiss.
I only said it's fascinating.
And even at advantage, one of them doesn't hit.
Okay, roll damage
word.
on the one full of arrows.
Poor guy full of arrows.
Yep.
Getting mauled by the acid-covered guy.
10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
22. I love that your hits are consistent. They're either 10s or 11s. Cool. So that happens. You rush back over here, which means this one goes kung, 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 kung. Makes it about there. Go, Lady Harpath. And also roll for you.
For what am I?
Ooh. Roll
Right.
damage. Roll damage on
With the acid?
with the acid.
I forget. Did
7?
did we say the 27 hit them?
Yeah, it
Okay,
does.
great.
Yeah, it absolutely
Great.
does.
Then I guess he falls to his death. And also takes 10 damage.
Oh, I gotta tweet a picture
It's
of these
true.
boys
Great
face
Wizard
to
Pocky
face.
should not be let out without Sheila as her conscience.
I want to run a dungeon where kobolds are the enemy and see if
Great
I can
Wizard
like
Pocky's a little bit,
murder the
reckless.
whole party.
Oh, that's a
Because
good
like
picture.
kobolds have brutal abilities, just like ruthlessly brutal abilities.
So what happens is
What?
Lady Harpath shoulder checks this guy into the pit, but as he's falling, Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky, shoots this glob of acid at it, and it hits it like over the face and
Yes.
burns away the metal and the flesh.
Fascinating.
Burns away the helmet, and he falls in head first into the solid ground and splats. His brains are everywhere.
When he falls, does
rad.
he hit the other guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
The other guy's like at the wall, just
Yeah.
like
Just like, oh.
And splat and is dead. So that's a dead dude right there.
That is dead.
And now it is Harpath.
Well, let's
No,
see.
no, wait. You guys
Yeah, you
did that, so it's there, which means it is now Porkchop's turn.
pork chop.
Now that those two boys are dead, has it? Am I still in my mantle?
Of course,
That's cool.
because you guys are on, I believe it's 7 at this point.
Yeah, I think that sounds about
Then
right.
I'll just come in here. Gosh, what should I tell them now?
As you walk in, there's a ba da 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 da, and light cascades from your as it's soft.
It's pork chop.
Boy.
It's all like soft, like Vaseline focused lens and sparkly lights,
Backlit.
backlit.
Can I, as long as they're distracted, I would like to know if I can see why they're stuck in that hallway. Are they chained?
They are not chained in that hallway. Roll me an Arcana.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, what am I what, there's my boy.
You have no idea.
I have no fucking clue. Can I have advantage since they're distracted?
Sure. Yeah, let's give you advantage for
Why
it.
not? I feel like I've done really well with these boys.
Man, okay.
Yeah, so that, well, I don't know what my, hold on. +5, so that's 23.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're not tied to this, like physically tied. They've been given instruction.
Oh.
Some intelligent thing has given them
So
instruction.
they can't get, they have
Probably
to
to like
stay
guard
in the way
the
of
door.
that door.
Yeah.
So we just have to kill them.
I don't feel too bad about that.
No.
I think we're pretty close, at least at the one. I've been
Okay, so
pummeled
I
with
have the
arrows.
opportunity to command again. Should I tell this one to like get into it or to shank the other guy?
I like one shanking the other while they're
Yeah.
kissing.
They're kissing.
It's very penetrative.
I'm okay, so I'm just literally going to say
Penetrate him?
penetrate him in whatever nature
Yeah.
feels appropriate to you.
Roll me a d20.
We're just leaning right.
No, wait.
into that.
Yeah, roll me a d20. We all know we don't want to see tonight, so.
This is taking a turn in my
Oh, shit.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, gosh.
What are they doing?
I think they just stab him, right?
Can
They just
Because-
stab each other.
Yeah. He's gonna stab him, but it's it's a sensual stab. He punches in the gut, and the sounds that the one punching make are not good.
All right.
They are rather sexual in nature. The moans fill the entire hallway as this happens, and everyone becomes very uncomfortable about
I
what
think
is-
your wife just got up to leave.
Here.
Sheila, come back.
Sheila, don't go. Don't leave me here.
And oh shit. Oh gosh. You
Our,
rolled a
like- our,
natural
like,
20 on that
TV
attack.
Our
Oh,
TV
no.
rating just like
Crit.
went.
Is that what?
Crit.
Roll a crit.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna make it a regular. Okay. Yeah. This one's gonna try to fight back. Okay. It is now Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky. Your turn.
Great Wizard Pocky would like to.
You could
maybe-
acid splash the one that's still alive down
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna.
Oh, didn't you want to dump stuff on him though?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that one's
I think I'm
mine.
gonna nip into that room and acid splash from closer range so that I have a little bit, maybe hopefully better chance.
You have advantage on both of them because they're
They're busy.
busy. Well, one of them is
So
busy. The other one is also busy, but
No kink shame.
19?
No.
yeah.
And
I cast kink
So
shame.
19, but yeah.
Can we
you're-
19.
cast kink shame so they feel ashamed of themselves?
Is that a spell? I don't think it's a spell. Unless you command shame.
Feel shame.
We already went through there's no kink shaming here.
That's right. I know.
Okay, roll damage on that acid splash.
9.
Excellent. So with a 9, you hit both of them.
I like how somehow Oliver's hair is on this table.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know how.
These right here?
Yeah, all of
No.
those and those.
These are mine.
Well, these are definitely Ollie's.
Those are
These
Ollie's.
are like this.
These
is
little
Oliver here.
ones. These little ones.
Those
These.
tiny little.
This
The little
white
ones
guy
are-
is
I
Oliver.
mean, there's some of your beard hair.
Oh, there's
obviously.
beard hair here.
But like, there's also a lot of Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get this done.
Get this done, please.
Sorry,
Also,
guys.
it's almost 10, and my bedtime is.
Remember when you had one room left on this level, Mel?
Yeah, I do. This combat took
Took a very long time.
longer than it should have. It's not your fault.
No, it's not your fault
These
at all.
fucking golems.
Yeah.
They're really tough.
And
They're tough. It's that they wouldn't go in the corpse pit where they belong. They're corpses.
it is now Harpath, your turn.
I guess in the interest of expediency, Harpath is going to come here and toss that little bottle of water, like splash it.
Roll a
want
dex.
one of these?
Roll a dex.
A dexterity attack?
Dexterity attack to see if it gets into their mouth.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Let's see, I'm within 5 feet. So let's see if it's crit. All right. I am going to hope that a 24 will.
Oh my gosh,
do
yes, that absolutely works.
They're making out, so it probably gets both. They're like swapping the.
Oh yeah.
Roll me a D4.
Oh please, please let us find out what this horrible shit does. 1.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did they come back to life?
Because this is from the fountain on the first
It
floor.
turns into a girl.
What?
Which one?
Whichever one you threw it in the mouth to.
So wait. We found a fountain of gender swap?
The creature drinking the water magically changes sex.
Sex swap.
It's a sex swap.
Wait, is it still like a gross construct?
It's still a gross construct.
Oh, but it's a
just
girl
different
now.
sex.
It's now a female.
I mean,
Did you throw all of it?
Golem titties.
So, my God, how close
That-
are these things
Is there-
to dying?
We could sell that.
is
People
there a
need
variety,
that.
Is there a variety of things that this particular? Is that why he rolled the d4?
It does sound.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Okay,
Yeah.
find out. But
that's.
But Harpath will
More you
absolutely bottle and sell this as a sex swap.
Oh no.
potion.
Yeah. There might be side effects. We don't know
Yeah.
what they are.
Side effects? I don't know, weird dungeon stuff.
Include. Okay, for the sense of expediency, you guys are gonna beat these things.
Yeah.
And they're almost dead. So I'm gonna say you guys do the next turn. You beat these things.
yay!
Hey, we did it.
Everybody gets.
Yeah.
Ooh, and
I'm
everything's
loving these
serious.
encounters that we have with these boys because It always ends with a good amount of experience and a low amount of
Everybody gets 2,300 XP.
input. Wow.
Jeez Louise. Give me one second.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, so it's 2,300 XP.
So we should be at 59, 115.
Yeah.
Is that what everyone has?
Yep.
I retook the picture so that I was in the background.
Perfect.
What was it again? How much? 2,300.
We got 2,300.
Oh, man.
I mean, that wasn't a lot. That took a long time, but that was a lot of XP.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, guys, it is 10 o'clock. We are playing tomorrow.
Can we put those eyes in the goddamn door
Can we
first?
just
Yes,
see
you
what's
can.
in there?
You
Yeah.
you head down over here and
Using Mage Hand around the corner.
And I'm there too.
using Mage Hand around the corner, you go and you place it in there one by one. And let's read.
Just want to know.
The vault door grinds upward, revealing a domed, candlelit room 50 feet high.
Oh, it's a big
Now the kinky dungeon stuff makes more sense. Candlelit room.
50 feet high.
It's a big room.
The polished, I'm going to put it right here.
Wow. Holy sh.
It's a big boy.
Will you hand me that pedestal thing right there? 50 feet high. The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing in the entrance of a sphere. 9 alcoves filled the gilded interior, filled with glittering treasure, open up along the walls. So we're all the way around here. It's a circular room, and there's alcoves with treasure all the way around. In the
Yeah.
middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor, which I'm going to represent with this.
So there's an object
Floating.
hovering, covered with a black sheet.
Covered with a black sheet. It's a sphere as well.
It's probably an eye.
Not into that.
I bet it's a giant eye.
It could be a beholder.
What does that do?
Well,
All
it's like an eye that grew a mouth, and then imagine, you know, Medusa with the snakes, but instead of snakes, it's eyes that shoot lasers.
Oh, I've seen one before.
Yeah, they are nasty.
Is there, I want to roll, I think we should all roll perception without getting,
Without entering the room.
without entering the room.
You should cast that ritual to detect magic.
Yeah, that.
Excellent.
What he said.
For perception, I got 21.
I got 22.
I've got better things to do.
Cool.
I've got 17.
You're thinking about your potions.
Yeah, I am. Harpath, sex swap potion.
So,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, go for it.
I mean, what I specifically am looking for is if there's anything of significance in here. There's no coffins or sarcophagi or
Well, it's 9 alcoves. 9
maybe
gods.
this is where we put the things we found.
Possibly.
But
But the alcoves are already filled with treasure, yes?
Yes, they're already filled with treasure.
if there's nothing in here that screams that we should look at it, maybe this isn't the place we should be right now.
Fair point. We could also send the unseen servant in there and
He is
get
still
them
around.
to pull that treasure out.
That's also true.
I'm just.
Can she see any magic?
We're not in that room.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
around
am
the
I doing an
corner.
arcane?
We're just like.
Yeah, you guys are like peeking around the corner as the door has opened. So like, you put it all with mage hands. When you put the last one, it opens and everyone. and then peeks around
So
again.
like head.
And all you see is there's like alcoves in the back here, and this big ball draped in black
like,
floating in the
Is
middle
it
of the room.
bobbing?
Yeah, it's bobbing.
It's a jellyfish style thing.
It very imperceptibly
How
though.
high?
It's not like it's 20 feet high.
It's up in 20 feet
20
up
feet.
in the air.
There's a question. What time does the stream tomorrow start?
I am checking that on my phone.
Okay.
I had it as 7:30, so probably
Yeah.
an 8 p.m. start.
Yeah, that looks like what I've got too.
So what are we all perceiving?
Just looking around, seeing what we see. You
Oh.
guys see what you
we
saw
see any
before. You
traps?
cast detect magic, correct?
We'll just say you cast
Sure.
detect.
You cast the ritual for it.
Yeah.
You don't need to
You
roll
look
for it.
around
don't.
and there's a magical aura coming off of that sphere.
Okay.
Good or bad?
What kind? Oh, Arcana. Roll Arcana.
So now roll, yeah.
Yeah, roll that. Plus.
God! I didn't roll that. That was a practice roll. Right, Sheila? Sheila gets to roll
So
now.
wait.
Sheila's gonna roll. Dag nabbit, Sheila, you should have rolled
Well, you
better.
add 8, so
Oh, well, 9.
plus 8.
No,
Plus
no,
8.
I know. 1 was my initial roll.
She got a 1 the
Oh.
first time.
There's transmutation magic on it.
You rolled another one.
No.
But
So it is something
there's
else.
well, the thing is, it's transmutation, but it's all of them. There's all magic is represented in like all different types.
Oh, that sounds like a beholder.
That doesn't sound
I
good.
don't like this room. I don't think we should go in this room. It's probably one of those death rooms that we don't need to investigate.
Although we did have to do a lot to get objects to open the door.
We can always come back
true.
later.
I think that's a wise idea.
And again, I'm not opposed to sending the unseen servant in there.
We could just send it in and see what it finds with what it does if it disturbs the treasure.
Yeah, I mean, that could, if it truly is a beholder.
Is this Orby? How big is
How
it?
big is it?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Like a large-sized creature.
It's about 6 feet in diameter.
How big is the doorway?
The doorway is. That's a large door, so it's probably like 8 feet tall, and it's round.
So it could just go through the door.
It could.
Let's close that door.
Can we
So you take one,
take one eyeball out and it
and
closes
it
the?
all closes.
We'll come
Okay.
back here if we need to come
Well-
back here.
My theory is, we send the boy in there, close the door, and give him the instruction that as soon as the door closes, pick up a piece of treasure that looks valuable, and
This-
then if it disappears, and you'll know when it disengages, obviously something's happened. We probably shouldn't go in there.
This may also be an opportunity to use your mislead.
Actually, does she have magic eye?
I don't think so.
Thought I gave her magic eye. The only reason I'm suggesting we use her spells
has
instead
arcane
is
eye.
Because mine's a 5th level.
well,
then
and
I
she's
went
also
one.
not going to be
She has
here.
arcane
Oh,
eye.
that's true.
Arcane eye, yeah. So
The chat would like to remind you, its name is Sylvester.
So I'm so sorry.
Sylvester.
It's that boy though.
So I say she casts Arcane Eye in here. We have Sylvester go in there, pick up the treasure once the door is closed. That way, you'll be able to fully watch whatever's going on in
Oh,
that
I
room.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Sylvester,
We're doing
my
that.
darling.
What is arcane eye like?
Definitely.
What does the spell do? It just creates an eye that she can watch. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if our spellbook wants to.
Assist.
Is
Yeah,
it a thing
yeah.
that can be
Sheila?
attacked? Is it a
What?
physical? Tell us about Arcane Eye.
Arcane Eye, you create an invisible magical eye within range that hovers in the air for the duration, 1 hour. You mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction. As an action, you can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction. There is no limit to how far away from you the eye can move, but it can't enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement, but the eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter.
I like this as a plan. It works for me.
So we're gonna send Arcane Eye into the room as well as Sylvester, and close the door.
What level spell is Arcane Eye?
4.
Arcane Eye is a
fourth
4th level divination spell.
A fourth level spell almost breaks this entire dungeon as well. Just counting the spells that we
That's a
found
good thing.
that break the entire dungeon.
No, it's good. It's great.
So
We're
is
gonna
it
use
just that she sees what the eye sees?
Yep. She will see whatever the eye sees.
Okay. So you take one, you put the thing back, it opens up. You send in Sylvester, you send in the eye, you close it back up.
Yep.
And Sylvester, you watch Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky, as you watch with the eye. And where do you put the eye in the room?
Well, I think to get the best
It's about 50,
view.
50 feet high up here.
I thought you
But
said it
also
was
you
20.
This is floating 20 feet. It's a total of 50.
Oh, the ceiling is 50 feet.
50.
Oh, I see. Well,
I feel like probably close to the weird eye. Like,
Can you
not
put it
too
underneath
close,
the
but, like-
thing and look up?
well, I can do whatever I want to with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Let's
can
look under the sheet before Sylvester does anything.
So as Sylvester makes his way over to an alcove over here, you send the eye underneath to look up, and you see darkness underneath there.
Oh.
That's what I thought I might see.
It's got dark vision.
You do have
30
dark
feet.
vision. What it is there is something black underneath it.
So much black. There's nothing to see
Oh.
but black.
Yeah, it's one of those. There is an object there, but the object is black.
I don't know.
It's a black sphere.
It's usually
All right,
red.
I'm going to go with, now that I've seen the underside, I'm going to put the arcane eye above the sheet-covered ball floaty thing. And I'm going to see what happens to Sylvester when he picks something up.
As you're sitting there watching, Sylvester goes over, reaches over, grabs like a cup, grabs a cup, and immediately there's a flash of light, and he is gone, vaporized.
Aww. Can we have a little funeral for Sylvester
Well,
later?
I mean, you can summon him
You
again.
can summon him
anytime.
again.
Just this particular iteration. Do we know where it came from?
It came from right above where you are.
right above,
Above?
where I am.
But she's above.
So do you
Would
look
she
up?
look
It's
up?
50 feet up.
I'm going to go ahead and look up now since I'm above the
You turn
thing.
around, look up. There's nothing there.
Can you inspect the ceiling more closely?
Can we?
Go up 50 feet and you inspect the ceiling, looking around. The ceiling is reflective as well, so it like
So
they
you just kind of see
you
yourself.
see yourself looking at.
Are there any any openings? It can fit in a 1-inch opening.
You look around. There's no openings to this room.
Is there any way to get Sylvester in that room again without opening the door? Can you cast through the? I'm just curious.
No,
Is it-
no, she can't cast through the door.
Okay.
I mean, I think we could open it and close it real quick if we
Yeah,
wanted to do it.
I want to send another boy in and like have you actively watch the ceiling
As
while
it gets
another
eviscerated.
Sylvester picks up a thing.
Yep.
I'm cool with that.
Maybe pick up from a different alcove.
Yeah.
No, which alcove are you going to pick up from? I'm just there.
Uh,
9 all the way around here.
Do any of that? Do they have symbols
Center
or
left.
anything?
No symbols.
Center left.
Center left.
We could also have Sylvester pull the sheet off of this thing,
Oh, yeah.
but
I
let's.
don't know that we want to do that.
Yeah.
Is Sylvester a cantrip?
Sylvester is a first level spell.
First level spell.
Okay.
And you've cast 3 of them so far.
I've cast 2 of them so far.
Okay.
Unseen Servant and Thunderwave.
All right.
But you've cast.
This is the last
This is
one
your.
you
This
have.
was your last one. This was your last. Because you have 4 of these, and you've cast 3 unseen servants and 1 thunderwave.
Okay.
That's 4.
Have I, or did the original Sylvester, is he still around?
Oh, time ran out on him.
Okay.
eventually.
Well,
Then.
an hour?
Oh, is it an hour? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, then send both of them in.
well, I
No,
mean,
just send one in.
it took. I mean, you guys came all the way here, and then you came all the way back, and then you fought. I guess
That
it
wasn't
didn't take
an
that long.
hour.
That didn't take an hour. No, it's not an hour.
It took an hour in real life.
So that was the same one. So that one you sent in, you didn't cast that
the
one, just the
original.
Great.
original one.
So now
So-
let's cast another one and see.
Okay.
But I think we should pull the sheet off first.
I mean, what?
What do you feel? That's up to you.
It's your spell, so you get
Sheila?
to choose.
Darling, what would you like to do?
What are you thinking?
pulling the sheet off or trying to see whatever zaps these boys?
And under the sheet, we saw darkness.
Yes. I would like to pull the sheet off, but
The door is closed, so we're safe on the other side,
Right.
We assume.
presumably.
But something is zapping
yes, my
stuff.
unseen servants.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could pull the sheet off to start.
Let's do it.
Mage hand?
The
Or the unseen
servant.
servant. Sylvester will do it. All right, right.
Does anyone want a sugar cookie?
Cool. So what happens is you go underneath and you pull. Sylvester goes over, pulls off the black cloth, and it drops. And for a moment, nothing happens. And what's sitting there is a large metal black sphere.
Oh.
And for a moment, nothing happens. And then there's and all of the metal goes straight to it.
Oh God.
And
So all
clangs,
of that treasure.
all that treasure goes straight to it, clamps onto it, and stays there.
All right, whatever.
And there's
Time to
another,
abandon this room.
and Sylvester is gone again.
But the magic eye's still there. So, like, literally everything in the room.
So the magic eye is still there, and as the magic eye sits there, I mean, can anything attack the magic eye?
It's invisible.
Is it invisible?
It's magic and invisible.
Oh, okay then.
It
As
doesn't
you
have
sit
HP.
there, you watch as the cloth is picked up by nothing and then is placed back on top of it, and then all the treasure falls to the ground, and then it starts to be picked up and put back into the alcoves in a loving fashion.
Weird.
All right.
Fuck that room.
Might be the gods though too.
Yeah, it's Michael Crichton's sphere for sure. This entity would like to say, fuck that entity, and let's go to a different place in the dungeon.
That was a
Okay.
very involved trap room. An extremely involved trap room.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not into it.
You
Idiot
guys head back.
We put all that work.
Lady Harpath, as you're walking, I imagine that you lament and bitch about what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys come out this way, and you head down these stairs.
We didn't even see. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, the unseen. What the fuck?
And as you're going down the last bit of the moss, the big eye comes and winks at you.
You
and
weren't
goes
even
away.
here. You weren't a factor. You didn't show up.
No answer.
I
When we
thought
talked
it
to
was
the
just
moss
fuck-
at the beginning.
I thought it was this fucking room.
We beat you. You son of a bitch. I'm going to burn this place.
Well,
Nothing.
the unseen was in that room probably.
I think that was.
That was the unseen. The one with the loving hands.
Oh, no, I don't want to give it that much credit.
I mean, it was
I'm gonna-
clearly unseen.
After I kill Asscrack, I'm going to come back here and dispel the shit out of that.
Excellent. I think that's a great place to end for
That's a
tonight,
good place
guys.
to end.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for showing up and being with us here tonight. We will catch you tomorrow at an 8 o'clock start time. Is that what we're going to do?
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
All right, it's going to be 8 o'clock start time. We're going to come back. We're going to head to level 4.
Hey, let's give a shout out to Deborah for playing D&D.
Yeah, Deborah, you did a great job.
You guys.
You did such a good job.
And a huge thanks to John for hanging out with us. Check out System Mastery.
Yeah.
And we will catch you all tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Buonasera.